finally, that was some 16 something hours on a train with a busted Wi-Fi, but okay, had time to relax. And the best thing, there's like a group ride, pre-event group ride, starting just in like 20 minutes, so I'm getting there ASAP. I was told to show up at Joe's, and I had no idea where this is, even looked at the map and found no such place. It turns out it's Joe's place, and it's this place. Joe is a super cool member of the Oak City Shred Fest team, so thanks for inviting me, and let's ride. So how did I even end up going to a one-wheel event that is 7,418 kilometers or 4,609 miles away from my home? That is not an easy question, but there are quite a few reasons why.
Yeah, awesome. Bro, it's like sprawled out just in the middle of the road, and I was like...
While searching the internet, checking events and stuff that's going on, I spotted this event, and I got an instant feeling that this event is cool, just by the way how they're promoting it, checking out what it is in the first place, and it's hard to describe, but I just got a feeling that I should join it and it will be a fun thing to do. Did this really happen? Was I really happy to be here? That's all I'm gonna answer in this video, but since we're riding on the greenways around Raleigh right now and already having a great time, I guess the start was pretty amazing already. The ride started with some nice greenways and then slowly moving towards downtown, where we approached some pretty cool spots for tricks and stuff.
That's one way to do it. A lot of them. It's like there's like no, not even an exaggeration.
The one-wheel community around the world is just amazing. I joined this event alone and didn't basically know anyone, but I immediately felt like I'm riding with friends, so that was just amazing. Crossing Raleigh downtown right now and getting some dinner.
It's like the heart of Raleigh. It's like the main area.
Nice.
A lot of government buildings around because it's the capital state. Oh, hard? Okay. I'll go right around the capital. That's the thing. We come here, we bring it. No, that's an easy one for you. You just, yeah, there you go.
And through downtown again at night, slowly ending up this group ride, because there is another one tomorrow early in the morning. There was, I don't know, some 15 people or something. It's not much, because tomorrow we expect like 200, but it was super fun to begin like this. As expected, everyone was super friendly. The one-wheel community is once again the best you can wish for. That's it for today. See you tomorrow on Oak City Shred Fest. Early morning. It's 7 a.m. The morning breakfast group ride starts at 7:30. I have some 20 minutes to get there, so it's all good. It may be that this is the last time on this trip that I'm carrying all my bags. Somebody is picking me up at the morning group ride, driving me later to the festival, and then I should have a ride to the airport in a few days. The morning group ride was fun. I didn't feel much. We had breakfast, we were riding, we had fun, and off it was time to go towards Oak City Shred Fest, which is about 15 to 20 miles out from Raleigh downtown. So thanks for getting me a ride there. It's a nice camping place with a one-wheel racetrack. I was exploring the area at this point, checking the track, just getting to know the area. It's like a nice ramp. I'll try to do it. There was not much time to explore the place, and all of these cool boards that you can see right now in the creek park, because there was time to go to ride some local trails not far from the property. We enjoyed a few different tracks here.
Kind of got ahead of me before I could press record.
Awesome trails, but it was time to get ready for the May the 4th group ride. It's a Star Wars themed group ride starting at Raleigh Brewing. It is very important to mention that Oak City Shred Fest team does a lot more than a race, because this is actually not a race, it's a festival that includes a race. And the festival includes a lot more than just a race. They are doing an amazing job organizing big group rides like this one and other ones, including other activities. You're gonna see a lot that Oak City Shred Fest offers.
Hey, Rose.
All the Star Wars wizards are here because there's the costume contest, and right after that it's time to get going on absolutely the largest group ride I ever joined.
Nice wheel. Nice.
Thanks.
Wheel. Hi, I'm on TV, Mom.
What? You're on TV now. Hi.
Yeah.
May the 4th, biggest group ride ever.
I have no idea what was the actual number of people on this group ride, but I'm assuming around 500, because it was a never-ending group and it was so fun to just look at front and in the back.
It's endless.
The best moment to see how large the group was when the group was stopping because people were just piling up and there was like no place at all to stop all of us at one spot. It was funny.
Damn it, the call did not work. There he is.
How do you move a tackle?
All of this on a self-built board and self-tuned board. It's an amazing feeling to write your own creation in the middle of this massive group, mostly made of FM boards, but there were quite a few Vesks as well.
Good, man. How are you?
North Carolina.
In 10 minutes, the next shots, like the middle of the capital city, are fucking insane.
Thanks.
It's wild.
Cover up! Look behind you, Adrian. Holy shit. Hey, everybody look behind you!
Having a great time. We got Mr. Supremo. We got everyone. We got the whole gang downstairs, guys. How are y'all doing?
How are y'all doing tonight?
Boop. There we go. Sorry.
It is going to be a great night tonight. We've got a lot of things, exciting things tonight. We have Cory Boehne from Stokebird Armadillos, and just, you know, the photographer that we all know and love. Cory Boehne will be on the live stream here with us very shortly.
The man that you see all of the time on this, with the Flow Life Fest pictures, with just everything. I mean, this guy, you see him everywhere. He's jumping around with a camera. He's acting funny. It's just a good time, man, with Cory all the time.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. And then we got a bunch of other, you know, really exciting things coming up.
We got some pretty cool things, actually,
This,
that we're going to be introducing.
this stream, so we've got a bunch of things that we're going to be introducing, some new things that just kind of came up recently, as well as some new sponsors. Dave, do you want to come up and talk real quick about the new sponsor we just acquired?
Guys, every day, Oak City, we're growing. Let's see. Oh, we're bringing some friends today.
I'm getting very attached to this.
Guys,
Dave,
we
what-
take our scavenger hunts seriously.
So Dave, we got a new sponsor. You and I went and spoke to a brand recently. What brand?
Academy Sports in Apex. We ran by there, checked in with them because they provide camping gear and they provide, you know, all sorts of sporting equipment, protective equipment, helmets, and so it just seemed like a really good symbiotic fit for us as a sponsor, and we gave them a couple gel blasters, and we're super friendly with them, and got to know their manager, and they hooked us up with their senior regional marketing director who covers the whole, pretty much the southeast region, I guess, or the mid-central or eastern central region. And it looks like we're right on the cusp of getting a signed contract to get them to to be one of our official sponsors for Oak City Shred Fest 4. And they're, as part of that, they're going to be opening up a new store in Nightdale.
Yeah.
And so we definitely are going to be encouraging people to check out that store and make your way over there. So thank you to Academy Sports for supporting Oak City Shred Fest 4. It's awesome news that we got them.
Yeah, that's super exciting. Academy is such a big deal. I mean, as somebody from California, we didn't have Academy, but when I went down to Texas, I was like, we used to like Academy was like, this is the coolest place because it's just they have so many cool things. And now when I go there, I feel like I can spend a lot of money at Academy Sports very easily when it comes to camping stuff. They have a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of variety. And when you come to Oak City Shred Fest, it's like there's so many things outdoors to do that, I mean, especially if we get like the weather, if the weather plays correctly, there's going to be so much fun stuff you can do on the water that it would just make sense to make a quick run over there, grab a tube or grab a little kayak or whatever. I mean,
Right.
And we'll probably come up with new shit that we want to do there anyway. You know?
yeah, for sure. Well, we've got a lot of things that are exciting that are also happening, throughout the year with Oak City. So again, these brands that are supporting us, they're not just supporting the one-time festival that we have with Oak City. You're also supporting Oak City One Wheel, that we do all these cool events, like we're doing stuff with Innova and also Gel Blaster. We're doing things with Falling for Local and all these different other Raleigh Brewing Company, all these different local companies, Tribucha Kombucha. We're doing a lot of things with these local companies that we're doing throughout the year. And so these brands are not only just getting us with just these festivals, they're getting us now as a brand that we can work with all year.
Yeah, I think that aligns just with our values, right? Where we're trying to grow our community, but also within our community, right? So we're reaching out and we're trying to developing connections through so many different ways. I mean, you took me to that meeting where just like we're developing connections in some of these networking environments that are allowing the sport. People are always just like so excited to meet us, and then as soon as they meet us and they see what's going on, they get energized and they want to get involved and figure out how to get involved. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like riding my one wheel in these networking groups, like in the meetings. It's pretty. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, so Primo's not a small guy, and then he shows up on a one wheel. He's like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah. Speaking of standing out, there is a member of this community who stands out among the rest, and also just, to be fair, like I think has saved more lives, probably saved more product.
Dude, he's been in the news more.
Been on the news more. You always think about like, the Florida man. Like Cory is like the opposite, I think, of the Florida man. I think I just gave away who we're talking to.
Right.
We got Cory Boehne from we got Stokebird, Armadillos.
Guys, we got Stokebird coming up around the corner. Oh,
dude, what else are you doing? Like, you do more than just Stokebird and Armadillos. There's something else. Team Overkill?
Oh, man. Hold on. We got some audio. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Now we're good. Let's try it now. Still nothing. Damn it.
No, I'm just messing with you. I was messing with you. I was just moving my mouth and not talking.
Oh, he psyched us out, guys.
You're the best.
This guy's a showman, all right?
Oh, so yeah, no, I mean, I obviously I'm responsible for a few things. Yeah, I'm busy with everything from the right to repair fight, helping with sketchy garage shops out there, and the E-Ride Repair Network. I administrate that site. I basically purchased that website and have that operating for all the shops out there, or at least a lot of them. We're still trying to figure out getting more shops on board and all of that stuff there as well. Obviously helping with the local group, South Florida One Wheel, which is where it all started. So very busy with that. And as you guys know, that's a lot of work to make. It's a lot of stuff to do. Just the local group itself is plenty of work. There's Armadillos, of course, and we've got some new products that we're working on, which I'm pretty excited to be bringing to market here soon. And of course, Stokebird, that's been the big focus here for a while. We've got 44 sponsors this year, so that's been a lot of work getting that sponsor list put together and making sure everything's running smoothly with that. So
no, we trust me, we know the sponsorship game is a hard one, and also is also a rewarding one at the same time, right? So like getting these sponsors to connect. What's up, Kenzie? Speaking of sponsors,
I was going to say
for Stokebird, We got
Yeah.
Kenzie in the house right here. Wanting to
One
talk.
of our beloved premier sponsors, who's literally helping to make this happen.
I know.
the
This
support
is, it's
people
like we
Kenzie
spoke and you came. Like that's
Seriously, we're like sponsors, and she's like, what's going on?
We want to talk about
Huh? Would you
sponsorship.
say sponsors?
You want to say something?
Hi, Cory.
Hi, Kenzie.
We're really excited. I mean, I think the entire Oak City community is not only thrilled to get away from the cold North Carolina weather, because this is just ridiculous.
I think we're looking at like 33 degrees tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Oh!
What's it down there tonight? You know, like high 50s,
Alexa,
low 60s?
temperature?
Oh man.
No. Dude, was that us or was that him? Did Alexa just steal Cory's everything?
Apparently.
Oh,
Oh no, we can still hear you, but yeah.
Weird. Okay. So yeah, it's 77 degrees apparently.
77
So
degrees. Okay.
I have no idea why. I still see myself on the video feed here. It's really
Yeah, it
weird.
says we lost your network connection, but we can see you. We can hear you.
At least hear me.
We'll
Okay, great.
We'll figure it out. This is the Oak City stuff. We also got we got some air compressors going on downstairs.
Oh,
You.
that's funny. I didn't even know the
It's a lot of wild. We're gonna check
Wow.
to see if we're even live right now, Cory. But
Well,
Cory,
if not,
so again,
we're doing the whole world a favor,
We're just
keeping me
gonna
out of
keep
their
talking
face.
here,
So, yeah,
and
it's all
I'm
right.
just gonna try and fix some things.
so Cory,
Let's
while John's trying to fix getting you back up on video, you've been doing this for basically since the One Meal community started. Isn't that correct? Oh, did we lose Cory?
Now am I back? I think
Now
we're back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Yoo-hoo! Good.
So Cory, like I asked, you've been with this community now since pretty much the beginning. Like what, 10 years now that we're going on?
Am I actually
And,
sitting down here? Do I need to move myself? Okay, there we go. Maybe
There you
that's better. So yeah, I've been doing this now for, I guess I really came in 2017, early 2017 is when I came into one wheeling. Obviously, that was I was one of the first purchasers of the Plus. Got my ultra cool Pioneer patch. But yeah, I came in right as the Plus was released. And I've since then owned every one wheel except for the GTS. Haven't owned one of those yet. But yeah, I came in a good while ago. So that's what now, 2000, so that's 7 years. So yeah, it's been a while. And of course, as we all know, this is now the 10th year anniversary of the one wheel becoming a thing. Although of course, realistically, none of us consumers anyways actually had our hands on it until 2015. So what do you call it? Is this the 10th year anniversary? Is next year the 10th anniversary? There's a little bit. I don't know if you guys know, but I did a really cool patch design, which we may have like 50 of those available for people, just really low key. I had to get one for myself, of course. You can't just make one. There's been some discussion whether or not this is the 10th year, whether next year is the 10th year. I became aware of the one wheel 10 years ago and really wanted one, so it feels like 10th year to me. Sure, yes,
Sneer in the house.
Hey, Cory.
How you doing,
doing, brother?
good, you.
Good
Yeah,
to see you, man.
we're
You're looking
excited.
good. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm hey, overworked and underpaid, but that's all right.
Oh, thank you.
Are you excited about next week?
Oh yeah, man. Man, we coming to you next week. It's like become like the most excited trip for us every year. We're all waiting for it. We plan for it. We plan our year and what we're gonna do based on it, man.
Well,
It's crazy.
That's
We-
awesome, man. I can't wait to see you guys down here. Obviously, Sneer, I think but we've volunteered you to spend Thursday out on the beach squeezing lemons for us. So
I know.
we're gonna have a super secret little party out on the beach with Soundbox and
Yeah.
Sneer making lemonade, and of course we're gonna have just they brought over about a shit ton of yerba mate for us. So we're gonna have those freely available. So anybody who's getting in Thursday is going to join us on the beach for one hell of a party.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We're also so excited for it. And I have a few questions for you. I've been ready, prepare some for today?
Yeah.
Since I saw
All right,
you.
all right. I'm on the hot seat now. What are we asking?
Yeah, we didn't know this was happening. Sneer just came up with this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Should I be scared? I'm terrified. I love it. Let's do this.
Yeah, I wanna first tell you how much we all love you and appreciate you, man. You know,
That's very mutual.
all what you do for us, for our community, and you giving a lot without asking anything back, and that's really special. You don't find a lot of people that doing what you do with like the biggest smile ever. You know, in the hottest day, laying in the grass with your camera with the biggest smile, man. And I want to tell you,
Love
we
doing
all
what I
see
do.
it and appreciate that, man. And we
I
love
just,
you.
I got to say, I feel like the luckiest guy in the world. I'm surrounded by amazing people doing amazing things and having, really the time of our lives. I couldn't be happier and more proud to do what I do. So thank you. It's genuinely an honor and a pleasure.
So being a OG rider, riding for almost 10 years, right?
Getting on towards it.
Yeah, almost 10 years. How does that feel? The change from like when you ride your V1 and riding now.
So
How?
that's a really great question. I'll say I hit the ground a lot less these days. I
Mhm.
think that might be partially due to skill and partially due to the boards being a lot better.
Yeah.
Gosh knows the older boards they were sketchy at times, right? So I would say that I think the biggest difference is just how reliable and powerful our boards are today. It makes riding a lot more fun. It really does. There's no doubt about that. And the capability of doing, I remember first Float Life Fest that I went to. There was the XR race, the mass race, and I think I finished DFL, which stands for Dead Frickin' Last. And started off, and I got to the first hill, and I was literally just nosediving,
Yeah.
trying to go up. So finally, I just said, "To heck with it!" Picked up the board and took a hike up the hill. By the time I'm like, I'm out of the running, so I just took a nice, peaceful cruise down the race course. So, I'd say that really, in all honesty, that's probably the thing that's changed the most.
And
Beyond that,
what about the people that you
I was
used
gonna,
to
yeah, I
ride
was gonna
with
say
back
the
then? Are you
people.
still riding with like the same people that you rode like 10 years ago, or like a lot of things change, a lot of new
Funny enough,
people,
there's
and
a lot of that same core group is still riding with us. Of course, some of them are busy. Lucas, of course, who was always a fixture in my life at that point. He's got a beautiful daughter, and she takes up a lot of his time, which completely understandable. If you see her, she's so adorable. I would be hanging out with her too instead of me, so of course that makes sense. A lot of the original core group is still there. Even Vito, who of course started the group here.
yeah.
He's still here and still comes out to rides occasionally. He too, of course, is busy, but he'll be with us for Stokebird. And I think the biggest thing that's changed within the community is just the sheer size of it, and that's mostly for the good.
Hmm.
It's still maintained a really high quality of people who are involved in the sport. Obviously in the early days, it was kind of this, person who was a little bit more willing to explore new technology, who was kind of a little bit more type A on average, that sort of thing. But with that being said, it's nice to have a bigger blend of people.
Yeah.
There was, whenever the sport first started, it was kind of all the same dude, just in different forms, right? So it's nice that that's expanded out and we have more diversity in the community. I think that's wonderful, and I honestly look forward to seeing that grow even more, because the more the merrier. And that's the theme we live by Stokebird is, the more the merrier. Everybody come have a good
Yeah.
time, because the more of us there are, the happier we all are.
What for me was really special in Stockbird, it was like seeing Miami through your eyes.
Oh.
Like seeing, I was in Miami before for like many times, and I used to work for cruise ships. Our home port was Miami. So I've been there for like every year, every day for a year. And I never saw and experienced Miami the way you showed me at the first Stockbird that I went.
Well,
And
thank you.
seeing
I would
seeing
say
it
that
in your
doing
way, and in your
40,000
eyes, in your kind of your artistic eyes, you kind of artist for me, and
Thank you.
seeing
I'd
Miami
say
through
just,
your eyes, it's beautiful, brother, and I'm glad I'm able to do it. I'm thankful for it. And
I would say
other
that
thing I
that's
want to
just a
ask you
result of
too, I want to ask you
40,000
about
miles.
what do you think about different PVs, like EUC, other PVs than one wheel? Are you just one wheel and that's it, or like, all right, yeah, this bike is
No,
super
I
awesome,
mean,
man.
so I would say first off on the thing about Miami and seeing it through my eyes, that's just the result of 40,000 miles of riding
Yeah,
around
I know.
Miami.
I
You
know, and it's
eventually do
special,
something
man.
enough, you're gonna
Those
learn.
miles
You're
are
gonna learn.
special.
It's just sheer going through Miami. I think I like to share what I think of as being the best of Miami. So that's I really appreciate that people do enjoy it because I think we've got a really special city here.
Yeah.
We don't have the cool wooded trails and race courses you guys have. With that being said, for a city, I think we do okay. As far as the other PEVs, I mean, so there's two sides of this. What does Cory like to ride, and what does he think of all of the PEVs?
What do you think?
I am 100% one wheel diehard. That's if I grab the one wheel 9 times out of 10, maybe more than 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I've owned hyper scooters. I actually sold it because I just wasn't riding it enough. And scooters that do 60 mile an hour, man, that's an adrenaline rush, I got to say. Of course, now we've
What
got
do
the
you think
Ryon
about
that'll do supposedly 100 mile an hour.
about the new thing that Future Motion just released today about sending back XRs and GTs?
Well, so we're working out the details on that. Apparently, they'll take multiple boards. What we're trying to figure out now is, do they have to be numbers matching serialized boards,
Right.
or can we just send back things that have had parts changed out? We're
Yeah.
not sure about that. Obviously, it's one hell of a deal, and
Austin
great to see
Silva
them
said
doing
no.
that. It's just awesome that people can take these boards that have been sitting around that are obviously either waiting to be vest or whatever, and turn it
Yeah.
into a brand new GTS with a good discount.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And I think so. Part of that, though, probably is just that the PEV industry as a whole. During the pandemic, we clearly saw an explosion. Lots of business for everybody. Plenty of money being pumped into the economy, and plenty of people with extra spare time to go ride and have fun.
Yeah. That's how
Those
I
days
start
are
too.
different now. We certainly have seen that change. That everybody's back to work and the economy is a little tighter. So
But the riding stay, the riding stay.
still stayed.
Yes.
But I think that
even
the
get
sales
better,
for them are probably slumping.
We
So I
grow.
think this may be how Future Motion is trying to drive some business too.
Mhm.
So I wonder if this isn't an indicator that they're really trying to drive a bit more business.
Did you
Who
ever try
knows?
the float wheel? Did you ever try the float
Oh
wheel?
yeah, they feel
Yeah.
great. They're a brick. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the thing weighs like 50 pounds, which is
Yeah.
it's
But
massive.
it's capable of so
they
much
ride
more
great. They
in,
feel like a
in a
Cadillac,
cheaper price, right?
And the great price. I think the GTS at $3,000 some odd dollars is a little high, but whatever. It's a nice board.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with this latest software update, which it's spot on. It's a really great software pack. I've ridden the GTS. I just don't own one. So Jeff Gross down here has one. He's kind enough to let me go rip it around and try it out. Jamie T, of course, has been just shredding on his super hard with the new dovetails. Of course, both of them are now running the dovetails from the Float
Yeah.
Life. Really great feeling on those. It does help support a great deal.
Sorry.
So I mean, I think that's a big thing. But as far as PEVs go, like I said, mostly one wheel, and I ride the e-bike. I like the e-bikes. They're fun. But I'm a one wheel guy. I think I always will be. I got into this because I miss my mountains and my snowboard. I moved to Miami from the Colorado New Mexico line, so after a few years of that, I was like, oh wow, I really miss being able to go snowboard.
Yeah.
And now of course I don't snowboard because one wheel's better. Somebody's going to probably kill me for saying that, but
Because it's easier. You just go out from your home and you don't need to drive far away. You just go down, go to your street and just shred and having fun,
Exactly. And I can even go get groceries on the thing,
Yeah,
or, whatever
yeah.
it may be. It's not necessarily that I'm going to
Like
go one
errands
wheel.
becomes fun sometimes because you just take your wheel and go doing errands, and you're making it a ride, so it's turned from errands to like super fun, like super easy.
That's it.
Yeah, Cory, and I wanna also talk about some changes you did in Stockbeard, like where we meet. That I know we was maybe some people watching it, that gonna join us for Stockbeard, and
So
A
many
lot of
changes
people
to
ask
discuss,
about the
even
meeting
ones that just
area
happened
and like think
today.
is
So
that
let's
change,
go
you
through
know?
those. Yeah, no, there's a lot of changes. As you mentioned, the one that you know about, and there's probably one you don't even know about yet. We'll go into that real quickly too. So Winwood Brewing, our home for the past 2 years, great folks. Love Jackie, the taproom manager. Great beer. They've been a great home for us, and they're kind of in a back corner of Winwood where nobody really cares what goes on over there, which
Yeah.
was great. So you can just take over the whole street and just
Yeah.
cause chaos. And last year a cop showed up, and we were all worried for a second. Oh crap, the cops are here. What are they going to do? And of
It
course,
was
I
like
turned around
a
2
little
minutes,
trick
turned around
part,
2 minutes
like a
later,
trick
and him
part.
and Jamie are out there in the street throwing disc golf into the thing. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
we're fine. This is clearly not a problem. That's they've actually got a letter about 3 weeks ago now from Anheuser-Busch, and of course they sold out to Anheuser-Busch 3 years ago. They got a letter that said, "Hey, great news, everybody! You're closing." So,
Oh, no.
God, I love that acorn. Look at that thing. That's amazing, John.
This
Good
is
Lord, dude.
insane. This is the first time I'm seeing this. What
Dude.
is going on around here?
So this is provided by our local 3D printer guru over there.
We also
Quinn.
printed the giant gold acorn over on the couch.
I mean, I thought I had a giant pair of nuts, but nope.
We're gonna hang a lot of things in Shredfest around, we're gonna hang it on the trees, on the trails. So more surprises come, More
Dude,
surprises
that is
come.
so cool.
Should it be like straight down?
Yeah, this is so cool. This is the kind of stuff that happens in Oak City.
So this,
Corey, again.
You guys are so ridiculously cool. I don't even know what to do
look
with
at
you.
that square.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Look at how it shows in the camera.
I swear, if I move out of Miami, I'm moving up there. You guys know that I'm just gonna
Hey,
I'm just
everybody
gonna
needs
come and like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we
I look at you guys, I go, man, I want to move down to Miami. That looks so awesome. That I go, nah, I can't leave the fucking squirrels. Are you kidding me? No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, now you gotta keep those squirrels. You guys are just a special squad. God, I love you guys so much.
So Corey,
I really
you wanna
do.
keep going about Stockbeard? What gonna change
so,
and where
sorry,
we're gonna meet?
I just got distracted by the giant nuts over there.
Yeah.
So anyway, Stokebird, we found out that they got a letter from Anheuser-Busch, and it was like, the professor in Futurama comes in. Great news, everyone. So he basically, they were closing down. They said, we're closing the tap room and we're moving all production over to Vesa Sur, which is another Anheuser-Busch facility here in Miami. Have a nice day, everybody. Go home. So we found out about that with like 2.5-3 weeks to go. So we're like, oh, neat. Fortunately, we've got a lot of great connections.
Improvising, man. Somebody that grew in that city like you know how to,
Thank goodness for friends. That's all I can say, because you've
Yeah.
all hear of Yo Miami, which is a great place. They're an artist collective. Basically, he's always been in the art scene here and doing really cool stuff with the Pulse of Miami.
Yeah.
I actually called Yuval and I was like, hey Yuval, so we need a new home. What do you think would work well? Got to discussing it, and it turns out Wood Tavern,
Okay.
Caesar Morales, who has Wood Tavern, basically he's looking to kind of grow the business and do some new stuff. And so we got in a conversation. He said, sure, we'll welcome you guys, and you can even do the PEV show inside. We'll welcome you to do that.
That's awesome.
So we've got a new home. It's only like a block away, so it's not going to greatly impact where we're going or what we're doing. It's pretty much the same thing. We're going to move the charge station over to one of those empty fields over there. I think it's going to be okay.
So it's gonna be like a generator charging.
Exactly. We actually have 3 of them this year again, and we should be able to charge roughly 100 XRs at once. We've got enough outlets to break out for that. So
no hypercharger.
We're going to allow hypercharging as well.
Okay.
We've got 20 amp power strips, and we've got heavy duty generators. If we find that people are running out of power, we'll ask people to swap out from the hyperchargers. But we're going to try letting EUCs, e-bikes, hyperchargers, everybody go ahead and get juice.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, we'll adjust from there.
We'll adjust.
But that's the theme of Stokebird, is we'll adjust. We'll make it work. Stokebird is the very essence of an underground event. We don't get permission. We don't get permits. We don't do all the things that a traditional event does.
Yeah.
Which of course allows us to be free and allows us to just make it a gathering. The only thing that's really officially Stokebird is that PEV show. Outside of that, and a group photo. Outside of that, it's freeform. So it's the flock of rules. If somebody wants to do something, you're the leader as much as anybody, so go do it. Have fun.
Right.
Take some people with you. Go enjoy yourself, right? But no, as far as that goes, there's another big change. And this one, I don't know if you guys have read the news. It's been in the group chat a little bit today. But turns out yesterday, a 66-year-old woman in Key Biscayne was hit by a kid while riding her bike. So he was riding an e-bike.
Oh.
She was riding a regular bike. She wasn't wearing a helmet, and she died. So Key Biscayne today held an
Rest in
emergency
peace.
meeting, and they have banned all electric vehicles on the island.
Oh no. In Key Biscayne?
100% banned. Everywhere in Key Biscayne, no electric vehicles whatsoever. And they specifically call out one wheels, hoverboards, e-bikes, everything.
Key Biscayne was fun.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Crandon Park is not Key Biscayne. It's on Key Biscayne, but that's a county-owned property. So my feeling is, and I obviously this is one of those things that we're just gonna probably have to flock around and find out. There's no real indication that
We're gonna check if they
city
like
of Key
flamingos over
Biscayne-
there, you know?
I mean, I'm just saying
like,
the
for sure,
village
like
of Key
flamingos
Biscayne
and
doesn't really have
squirrels.
jurisdiction over top of that park. So my guess is that we're going to be okay to ride in there, but there's going to be a group of us who will go risk that $250 fine, do a little pay finding, and if it turns out okay, we'll tell everybody, hey, we're fine.
Yeah.
Nobody got fined the first round. Let's go. But with that being said, it's kind of going to be a ride at your own risk in Key Biscayne and Virginia. Well, not Virginia, but rather Key Biscayne and Crandon. It'll kind of be right at your own risk this year, just due to them having this new 60-day ban. Of course, they're not going to throw you in jail and confiscate the device or anything. It's just a $250 fine, which none of us want to pay that. But again, if you're not riding in the actual city of Key Biscayne, I don't think they really can do much about it. So, and I'm full disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, so that's just we're just gonna have to find out and see. But yeah, so
thank you, Cory.
and
Thank you for all the information, man.
It's very annoying because they want to ban all these e-devices. Let's not talk about the fact that this 66-year-old woman was not wearing a helmet. The reason for her death was she was not wearing a helmet. It's not the e-bike's fault. Granted, I'm sure this 12-year-old kid on the e-bike was being
We're
stupid.
pretty respectful, you know. We're ambassador of our sport, and everywhere we go, we do everything we can to spread love and happiness and not hurting people, So that's the way, man. Thank you, Cory.
And I want to encourage everybody again this year to wear your helmet, please, because if any of us end up in serious injury, that could be the end of Stokebird. Obviously, people are all eyes on us, and they're looking for a reason, so let's not give them one.
Yeah. Thank you, Cory. Thank you for all your information, and thank you being you, man. You're a great person, and I'm excited to see you soon, brother.
I am only half as good as you, and thank you for doing this. I can't wait to see you, brother.
All right. I will give it back here to Supremo.
What's up, Cory? I'm going to sneak in here really quick. By the way, just can't
John
wait to see you.
sneaking in.
Dude, I know, man. Well, I don't need both. That's true. Let's just mute that one. It's okay. I like how Supremo is sitting here like this isn't his setup. It's mine. But hey, it's okay. I know what the buttons do. All right. Dude, I cannot say how excited I am. Like, I've wanted to go to Stokebird for the last 3 years, and I've had a kid each year. So it's added some complexity. But this year, we're good. We're going to be there. I have a question just for the people watching. Can you explain you know what? We haven't been talking to chat at all. No. We have so much chat. All right, two of my favorite people. I'm just going to think that's me. What's up, David? Canada Dave on the chat. All
yes!
Right, so
love Dave.
Because I see like a lot of chat about the critical mass ride. So can you give me like the elevator speech on what is the critical mass ride? How chaotic is it? Like, what are we looking for?
Extra chaos with a side of crazy. So be clear here. It's Critical Mass started years ago as a protest sort of ride, basically cyclists having access to the roadways and being respected to have the rights that they truly do have on the roadway. So they started organizing these rides in multiple cities across the U.S. It's certainly nothing unique to Miami. However, ours is pretty awesome. Each Critical Mass, we see between 500 and 1,500 riders hitting the street on bicycles and, a variety of devices out there, which is really cool. And so with Stokebird this year, last year we joined them up Are we good on audio? Can you hear me still?
I got you. Yeah, sorry. I was just reading the chat. They're like, finally, John Brown is on the screen. I mean, hey, it's whatever. I have a little bit of love here.
Good. So anyways, yeah, we see between 500 to 1,000 bikes out there oftentimes, sometimes even more than that. And with us joining them, I don't know how many people are going to be at Stokebird this year. I'm guessing 500 plus. We really don't know because we don't track it. We don't sell tickets. We don't, we just show up, have fun, guys. So we're prepared for between 500 to 1,000 riders this year. Which means we could see, critical mass swell to ranks of, 1,500, 2,000 riders, which is going to be so insane. And basically
crazy.
the way that it works is it's really kind of cool because we just get together. We all take off together. And last year, there was an issue with not necessarily knowing where we were going and there being some confusion and so on. This year, we're going to try to designate some ride leads who will have a piece of paper with the route and turn-by-turn instructions and all of that on it. So that should help. Basically, we'll go out there. It's going to be one of those rides that, if you're not comfortable, like really comfortable, you're probably not, going to want to do this for two reasons. One, you are in the middle of a lot of people riding, and some of them are riding crazy. Be very clear. There will be people doing, wheelies past you on bicycles 6 inches away. Just be prepared for that. It is truly a little wild and crazy. And the other side of it is it's about a 15-mile ride with zero stopping. You can, of course, pull over with your little flock and take a quick foot rest and get back in. But generally, whenever I ride it, it's 15 miles of nonstop riding. Definitely recommend a flashlight. There are sections of the ride where the road is not well illuminated. So it's a great idea to bring a flashlight so you have better visibility in those sections. But really it's I think one of the funnest parts of Stokebird. Of course, I love the critical mass ride generally, but to come out there with hundreds of other PEV riders enjoying all the bicycles, it's awesome.
Dude, that sounds like such a wild time. All right, we have one more question. Dude, I can't wait to we got a couple more questions. I'm sorry.
I've got time. I made time for you guys.
Well, good. Okay. Well, I mean, you got the studio. You can just hang out. This is the little John Brown studio, so it's been a crazy party every night we've done this. But we have Mr. Greg coming up with some questions, by the way. Can't wait to see you Tuesday, I guess. Supremo and I come in and we get to bug you. So, all right.
I honestly cannot wait.
Dude,
you got a shovel for him so that you can dig your own little.
My little foxhole. Yeah.
I heard you were Army, so we wanted to make you feel nice and comfortable.
Dude,
just make sure that you have a nice shovel really sharpened up.
When I heard there's a possibility of me getting a cot, I was like, oh my god, 5-star accommodations, let's go. This is gonna be so good.
The Air Force guy
not
was
just
going,
any regular military issue cot. This is going to be an extra wide, very comfortable cot.
Oh my goodness, this is I might not even need to bring a pillow. This is gonna be so good. All right, Cory, love you, man. Can't wait to see you on Tuesday. All right.
Cory, we got Greg Ackerman in his house.
What's up, Greg?
How you doing, man?
Great, brother.
I just wanted to tell a good story about Cory. Like, I don't need to convince anybody what a good dude Cory is, but like 2 years ago, I was at Oak City Shred Fest. I don't know if you remember this, brother, but I was like on the side of the road, and you picked me up in your pickup, and you brought me back to camp. Do you remember this?
I do.
It was my first Oak City Shred Fest, and I had gotten some people lost from out of town in the preserve that were on these like weird tricycles that they rigged up. They were awesome. They were like going like threading these trees.
Yeah.
And then we like ran down their battery, and I stranded them because I was an idiot. But then I was on the side of the road trying to get back to camp. Cory pulls up in his pickup, and he gets me back there so I can get and come back and get him. And like, I just wanted to say, Cory is a cool dude. So
dude,
I love you, brother. You are a regular dude, and you're awesome for the community. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. It's I'm never gonna. That's just my rules. If I see one of the brothers on the side of the road, I may not know your name, but I see you're with us. I'm gonna take care of you.
Absolutely. All right. Much love. All right. Good luck with Stokebird.
Well, hey. I can't wait to see. Are you going to come? You're coming.
I can't come this year, but I will come soon.
Right,
I'm a South Florida guy.
Awesome.
I went to high school there. I was in Fort Lauderdale, but I want to come.
Okay.
I'll come soon. All right.
Well, please do. You're welcome anytime.
Sounds good. See you, Cory.
Later.
Yeah.
Cory, we love you so much, buddy. You really do so much for the community, not only just helping out riders in those kind of situations, but also helping us out with promotion of these events because it's so exciting. So, Kenzie, you have some exciting things that you, I guess, want to talk about, and I guess also questions you want to ask Cory.
I don't have a list of questions. No, I don't have a list of questions for Cory. Sorry. No, but I do have an announcement. I'm kind of excited for everybody else to hear it. They're not gonna. That's all right.
Dave, we got a big announcement apparently.
Listen up.
Here you go. The announcement is, eWheels has decided to do a tier 2 sponsorship for Oak City Shred Fest.
No way.
Yep. So eWheels, Jason at eWheels, responded immediately. He's like, okay, sign me up, tier 2.
That's so exciting.
Yep. He said he might send over a wheel if we don't have enough EUCs to try things. He'll send one over, and we can have people try to practice it.
No, that's so exciting.
Yep.
That's so exciting.
That's good.
Yeah, so eWheels is now going to be a sponsor of Shredfest. That's so exciting. That is so cool.
We love eWheels here. We have a lot of EUC riders that have bought from a lot of different vendors, and they're all very good. But just something about eWheels tech support. When anybody has a problem, he's like, "Oh, I'll have it to you in the morning," right? And he'll walk you through repairs, or he'll or you can just mail it to me, or what have you. Everybody loves eWheels. They're so responsive. We talk about it regularly.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
That's really exciting. That's really exciting.
That's so exciting. That's so cool. That's so cool to have the support.
You know, I just while Kenzie's here, you guys, can you visit without me for 1 minute?
Yeah, of course.
Kenzie, don't you go anywhere.
Okay.
So Kenzie, again, let's talk more about eWheels and what does eWheels offer the community?
So eWheels sells primarily EUCs. I think they have a couple other things. Lots of EUC accessories, and like I said, they're very good with repairs. So they have so many parts for a lot of different wheels. I try to keep people rolling, so I'll be like, "Hey Jason, we got a rider down. Can I have some parts?" And he'll often charge for electronics, right? New main board, headlight, that sort of thing. And then all the plastic pieces. He'll be like, "Just keep riding here. Put it here. Take all the plastic pieces." So he got a couple of riders in New York City going. He got Nick going. Nice. Look at this. What?
That's so cool. Oh my god.
I love it. That's great. I get my own flag. I got a banner.
You got a ride flag, Kenzie. Yeah, we did ride flags for all of the major sponsors. Actually, we did ride flags for all of the sponsors, but we did individual flags for the major sponsors. So we have a Kenzomatic flag.
Awesome.
And not only that, but you'll get to take that home with you for hanging up on the wall, either there in John's studio or wherever at the event of the event. So that is yours after the event.
So cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Cory.
That's so cool. Thank you so much, Cory. Thank you so much,
Kenzie is so cool. Kenzie, thank you for your support, really.
We're about to have a lot more things coming out from Kenzie here very shortly as well. So this is really exciting. This has been a lot of Kenzie. It's gonna be the 2024 is gonna be the year of Kenzie. Here we go.
Very exciting.
Well, exactly.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. I think that we got a lot of things coming, and especially now with this eWheels thing, I think that can also tip a lot of things too.
Yeah. I mean, if you have ideas on what we might want from eWheels, a certain kind of EUC, or if we need parts or something,
Right.
if we want a banner, they can probably send us a little package.
Of course.
And,
We always love banners.
So
Cory can tell
Kenzie,
you
are
the
you
banner's
are you
best.
gonna let us get a good video and or shot of you jumping over top of the sound box this year?
Yes, absolutely. Let's set it up. Yep. I have a little ramp. I bought a portable backpack ramp thing.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, the jump pack. Yeah. So that's a little bit more aggressive than the ramp I had last time. So I might add a person or two, and
yeah, she's awesome. She's like Inspector Gadget now.
Yeah, no, right? It's so true.
It's like what is it? Gizmo Duck meets Inspector Gadget. This is great.
That's fantastic. We're so excited. We love to have you, Kenzie. This is so great.
It was Gizmo Duck rides the one wheel though, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, he rides the EUC.
And the
He rides
EUC riding the Stinger. Yeah.
Gizmo Duck has the built-in EUC. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That's so much fun. We're so excited. So tonight, after this, Cory, we're gonna be get on stairs to check out what everybody's doing down there, because they're gonna be doing some. I think they're doing. Let's just check it out. Let's see if you can even see it.
Let's see.
Can you see that right there?
I can see it.
All right, so you got Terminator. Look at Terminator's doing some 180s down there. Terminator's going to be doing that, teaching clinics on how to do these.
Is that an AV I see in the background?
I'm sorry, what?
MG, is that an MG I see in the background going on over there?
I'm sorry. Did you say MV?
MG, the vehicle.
No, that's a Cobra kit car.
Oh, it's a Cobra kit car. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty cool what he's got here down in this garage. So apparently everybody is outside of frame. That are all sitting. They're sitting down watching Terminator. Do some 180s on his. I think that's his ADV Pro.
Looks
there you
like
go.
it.
Kenzie's gonna twist
There's
it. There you
Kenzie.
go.
There we go. Now we can see all the people.
There you go. There's the squirrels. So you got. I mean, we're gonna have. I think we're talking like 30 squirrels coming down to Stoker.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time.
No, I'm super excited to have you guys down here. Obviously, not only is your company and all of that just so energetic. I love the energy you guys bring, but also I really appreciate you guys helping out. It's super
we
super
love
awesome.
helping out. Yeah, it's the best part. Yeah,
it really is appreciated and super awesome of you guys.
Yeah, it's so much fun. We love doing stuff with the community. That's like our whole goals, right? Our whole mission: spread the stoke, cultivate partners, and grow this community.
Amen to that. I'm all about that one.
Yeah.
All about it. By the way, that hoodie he's wearing, that is just, I love that.
Right? That's the new electrolytes hoodie. It's available online right now at oakseyshredsolutions.com.
That is a sick hoodie. People need to get that.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go, Term. Let's go. Rep that hoodie, baby. Let's go.
I mean, that is a sick hoodie. Probably just looks like good because it's on Terminator, but hey.
Right. I mean, then we got Jared, who also he's also got his other hoodie on too. So I don't know if Jared can hear me right there. He's talking to Seth over there, and Jared's got everybody pay attention. Jared, look at that. Oh, Jared. Yeah, so you can see Mad Scientist right there. He's got his little. It's like a light. It's like a light. If people were pointing to him, and he's not paying attention. There you go. It's like a light. Yeah, there you go. It's like a light version. And then there we go. There we got a green, the full green version. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's got like a light tie dye, and then there was Aaron over there with his the full green electrolytes. That was the really cool thing that Seth right there in the jersey back in the back right corner. Him, Justin, and Jared really designed the electrolytes, and now have made it just such a cool little product. Like it's like the one really main cool product that outside of like Shredfest and kind of like the whole Oak City brand there. That's like the main pretty product. It's pretty cool.
It was the original replacement lighting solution too, and the first one to actually do anything cool.
Right. Yeah. Before you had to replace the whole the whole board, but now you don't even have to do that. And then the other one, which is the biggest thing that I was asking for in the beginning, which was a app controlled. But before they was limited on space, right? And then now that's not a case. So now you can go on. There's a whole app. There's it's a web based app, but there's the app, and then you can go and you can select what colors you want. You can select what pattern you want, all that. And it's instead of having to just go and select with the magnet like we had to do, in the OG days.
Yeah. Magnet taps.
Yeah. Now you can go in. And just do it by the app, and it's just so cool.
That is awesome. Yeah, I remember back on the original One Wheel, whenever they were doing that first Kickstarter. There was some question whether the app would even be a thing, whether or not they would be doing a Bluetooth controlled app or not. That was actually an extended goal for the Kickstarter. So
wow, that's right. You're not sure it's funny. I didn't even think I knew that. And I've been actually was talking to Future Motion about app stuff because I've been saying this for a lot. Is that why aren't the ORL races on the app?
It's because that app has been static in development for the last forever. They only touch the app when they want to cripple it somehow.
I mean, but they created the the group ride portion of the app, and so if they can create the group ride portion, it's gonna be easy to incorporate a way of saying, hey, here's a local ORL race.
Yeah, they seem to be getting back on board with doing cool things again, which I've turned into a skeptic over the years, but I'm certainly not disappointed in the direction we're seeing from them lately. So
yeah, I think
especially with today's little announcement of the trade-in program, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, I think that there's future there. Like the future is rad. Hopefully,
definitely, the future is motion. So that's
yeah. I think that we'll see. We'll see. Again, like I said, we're not like, we make no money off Future Motion. Nothing. We're not dealers. We're not. As we're an ORL race, but we're not, we're not like Future Motion fanboys. We're just, the reality is that Future Motion brought us all together, and there wouldn't be.
I always feel pretty openly, critical of them. I almost feel like I'm too critical of them openly sometimes. But the fact of the matter is that, it's important for me to also note that I'm deeply appreciative of what they've brought to all of our lives, and of course, the community is responsible for that as anybody. But I'm grateful to Future Motion for developing what I think is the best thing I've ever spent a dollar on.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree. I'm trying to. It's messed up.
I don't honestly think I've ever spent a better dollar in my life.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I 100% agree. Like what has been available with the Future Motion, what has been created, just what we did with Oak City One Wheel. I mean, like I say this all the time. That like there's been groups that go down to Puerto Rico together. There's groups that do these group meetings that are not connected to One Wheel at all. We're traveling all over the world now together. I mean, it's crazy, and it's all just because of the One Wheel. And if it wasn't for the One Wheel, we would have never all got together. And so I love that there's more. We always said that like there's probably gonna be something that's gonna come around in the future that's gonna replace it, and then we're gonna move to that level. But at the end of the day,
I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I have a hard time envisioning anything ever replacing my precious One Wheel.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and to be fair, like I keep saying, is that like all it's gonna be is just more battery technology, right? So when the battery technology increases, and then as the battery technology increases, sorry, Kenzie's now announcing down that E-Wheels is a sponsor, so I'm hearing the announcement now going on downstairs. But as battery technology increases, then we've already seen it. Like we saw that with the XRs, that as battery technology increased before Future Motion gave us more battery, the community just created a new battery pack.
Yep.
And
yeah.
so,
and I think the nice thing that we're now seeing is this new solid state battery technology that is coming in the horizon. Whether or not that's a year-long process or a 5-year-long process, I don't know, obviously. But one of the really interesting things about the V1 and the Plus was that they both ran on the lithium iron phosphate battery chemistry, which it had some limitations, primarily current limitations. It wasn't able to dump out the same amount of current as some of these like P50 cells that are currently out there, which can dump incredible amounts of current out of a single cell. I mean, like literally a couple of those cells can dump out as much current as the entire pack in a V1. I mean, it's pretty incredible. With that being said, the lithium iron phosphate battery chemistry was superior in several respects, much safer. And it was able to withstand charge rates that were pretty ludicrous, honestly, especially for the time. So I think one of the neat things that we're seeing with this new solid state battery technology is that it will support those higher charge rates. So we won't be sitting around waiting for our boards to charge nearly as long. And of course, it's more stable as well and safer, which means, unlike these packs that we see in our XRs, especially those pink cells, boy, I'll tell you, those things are terrible. Every time I find an XR with a bad pack, I'm like, I bet you it's got pink cells in it. Let's find out.
Yeah.
But the fact is that, the new cells, the new technology should last a decade of regular use, and should be able to be abused much more successfully without negative consequence.
Yeah.
So the increased safety as well as the increased performance, it's really cool. Reliability, safety, and performance, that's the holy trinity, right?
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, I get it. So like, with battery technology increasing, with all these things that are just like increasing in the sport, where do you see the sport going, beyond racing? So like if we looked at, snowboarding, it went like racing, and then it went trick, and then it had like a limitation, because that's kind of all the limitation is. Now, where do you see One Wheel going after that?
So, I mean, in my mind, and this is in line with Kyle Dirkson's original vision for the One Wheel. They become a much more viable commuter device with that extended range and that increased performance and increased speed as we approach the ability to do 30 mile an hour reliably, And as we approach the ability to have a lot of faith in the board, doing so without dropping you randomly, it becomes a much more viable commuter device, especially when you add in those things like faster charge times. We used to be able to charge up a standard plus in 30 minutes would give you a pretty solid charge. Now we're at like an hour, so that's a little bit long. If we could get that down to a 20-minute charge cycle, all of a sudden this becomes an incredibly, viable portable transportation device. It's really superior to almost anything. Your hands free. You can put it in the trunk of a car, the back seat of a car. The thing I love about my e-bike is how fast and reliable and all of that it is. But I can't do anything but take it here locally around the house because I can't put it in my car. I can't throw it on a bus and go somewhere with it. I can't take it on a train. I can't do any of these things.
Yeah, no, I agree. My wife's got the Super 73 too, and it's just heavy. It's heavy. It's
cool device.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's amazing. Yeah, but it's heavy. It's large. You can't just throw it in the back. I can throw all of my kids' PVs in the trunk of my car. And
exactly. And God forbid you're out and you run out of battery or have a mechanical problem.
Right.
With the one wheel, you call an Uber, toss it in the trunk of an Uber, and go home.
Yeah,
with an e-bike, you're in for a lot more of an adventure.
Yeah,
that is not nearly as simple then.
Especially a Super 73 that doesn't have any, it doesn't have a 10-speed conversion.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it becomes a real thing where, even just pedaling a fat bike without all that extra weight on it's a job. Pedaling a fat bike that's got a single gear with that extra weight on it, man, that's not the kind of adventure I want. It's just not.
No,
not even on flat Florida land. I'm not interested.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a party up here going on now on the second floor because I guess the party went from downstairs to upstairs, so it got kind of loud up here. We're gonna be jumping down over here talking to Jared, the mad scientist. So if you want to stay and hang out.
I'm gonna go offline here and just kick it and watch and go mess around in the chat and bother people in there now.
Yeah, there's a few people in there that are. Oh, what's up, Bert? What's up, Josh?
Bart's watching.
Is Bart watching? Yeah. So there's, guys are letting me down here. I mean, again, what are we letting you down on? Because we're talking. We're just having a nice conversation here. We're not dancing for you.
You want to see me dance, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we can. You don't want to see me dance. I promise you. So Cory, again, we love you so much. This Oak City is very grateful for you, and then you really do provide so much. To me. Is I have the ability to use the photos that you take amazingly at all these events, and it makes promoting these events so much easier. And so I look forward to seeing what comes out of Stockport.
We're definitely we're rethinking our plan on events this year, but Oak City is the one that we are not missing. That's for sure. Float Life Fest and Oak City are must-haves. There is no world in which I cannot go to those two events.
That's awesome.
You guys are, I think, maybe the best party of the year. So I'm saying, it's a pretty outstanding event you guys got going on. And, all those new developments on the float track. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And we're just warming up, really, honestly. Like, we even just met a new member who has a dingo that he owns, and he lives down the road from float track. And then he also has a bunch of dirt and stuff on his property that he needs to get rid of. And
I think you know just what to do.
We know what to do with it. Yeah. So it's there's a lot of things that might be coming soon too. So yeah.
Oh well, and so I don't know if you know also, but I got a super high-speed camera. I think you probably know about that.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
So I can't wait to put that to work on some people doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you for having me. Thank you for doing this podcast. I really enjoy watching, and of course, I always love being a guest. So thank you very much for having me.
We'll definitely have you on throughout the year. We're going to be doing this pretty often. I think we just all have fun doing this. So this is going to be something we're going to do through the year. Also promoting the other events, and then just promoting the sponsors like yourself that support us all year. So we're
awesome. I'm sitting here watching myself on the screen. It's coming to my attention. I need to get a much better freaking camera for this. So.
No, dude, these are just webcams. I mean, this is
is just the built-in one on my Apple Mac, and it's not doing the thing for me. We're gonna have to.
We gotta talk. We can show you what we got. These are great. These are not expensive.
I'm gonna have to do a little upgrade in here. I can see that. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you for having me.
No, great. It's great talking to you, Cory. Thank you so much. We're gonna throw it downstairs and see what everybody's doing there. We got some pinky butt. We got some pinky butt. Thank you so much, Cory.
It's okay. Technology's kind of hard.
It took a bit.
He was just explaining it.
Yeah, it was explaining it. So we're gonna get some more mics here going, and then we're gonna be doing interviews with Jared, the mad scientist Fargo here, talking about all kinds of stuff like the 2024 scavenger hunt at not only Oak City Shred Fest, but also at Stokebird. Well, we're gonna sit at the couch.
We're gonna be on the couch.
Yeah, even with those other people, they can join.
I can't hear anybody for what it's worth.
You don't need to hear anything. You just need to.
Oh, I want to be able to.
All right, so we're gonna jump down to the couch here, and then. Oh no, I mean I'll interview, but I mean we're gonna do the couch. All right, so we're gonna just throw again, just for everybody. We're gonna throw downstairs just so you guys can see this for a little bit while we're getting ready.
So, guys, here we go. We can see everyone going on downstairs. We see Alex walking around with his head and some food. We got Patrick, actually. He's the only guy that's doing any kind of work. There we go. That sounds so much better. Oh, my goodness. This is what happens when I let amateurs go through my thing, y'all. So we got Pinky, we got Aaron, we got Alex, and then Patrick's the only guy doing some work. He is, I don't know if he's doing a tire change or what is he doing. But yeah, guys. So chat, Wojo, not ideal. Charged Byron, Warmer Byron, not the safest of the fastest. Disclaimer, don't try this at home. Thank you, Cory, Boehne, and Kevin saying, great to see everyone. Looking forward to Oak City, dude. Hopefully, are we going to see you at all at Stokebird? Because that'd be very cool, man. But, God, dude, every time Marky or anybody shares a picture of what Kevin's doing, it's just silly. I mean, I tell you what, you do such a good job. I can't wait to see those, the classes we're going to be doing. I heard we have some really special things coming up, and Marky will be able to talk about that on another day for sure. Let's see. They're getting set up right now, getting ready to showcase all of the mad scientists. Pretty cool spot. And there's my Lucy dog hanging out. She is a spaz and just runs around with everybody. All right. Okay. So, without further ado, guys, we are going to introduce, no introduction for this guy. Oak City Supremo is going to be interviewing Mr. Mad Scientist. Some might know him for the creator of the electrolytes. He likes blinky lights and all the other things. So, all right, guys, going to you.
All right. So we got the camera right here, camera one right here. So, Jared, what's going on? We got the Mad Scientist in the house today. Yeah. You've been riding One Wheels for how long?
I think, 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think since 2019. I started with the group. I think I was riding a couple weeks on my own. Then I reached out to the Facebook group, and we all started riding. Within a month, I broke my ankle.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Like a week before Flow Life Fest 3?
Yeah. So I was 1 month in. I just met y'all. I was really struggling in life in general, right? So this was like my outlet. And then we were talking about going to this event. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah. And I broke my ankle.
Right.
So I watched y'all talk about it and text about it or whatever. And then like 6 months later, when I was able to walk again, I started getting on one wheel and I came back.
I mean, so again, from my perspective, I mean, you were running like a kind of a Etsy type shop. Web veteran, right?
Yeah, so I was doing like all the like local swag and stuff like that because we didn't have anything.
So we didn't have anything. So you were making it all. You were making the
t-shirts
the
shirt, all the shirts,
and stuff that said just the one wheel on it and everything. I mean, even made it to a point of you made the original flag that we have.
Yeah, and I made that one. I did
right, you made that one. Well, this is you had it printed, but I'm saying like the original red one.
Yeah,
you like printed and you printed. Yeah. And I mean, we're talking about a flag.
Yeah.
And so you had that whole passion for this, and then got injured, and not just injured like a little bit, like injured where it was. I mean, a lot of people would quit.
Full blown immobile. Like I get so jealous, like when people break a limb and they're like back out riding with us within like a month. I'm like, what? Like I was on the couch for months. I had to learn how to stand up again. I was like, I'm jealous.
Yeah. You were out for a while.
I think I got really lucky because I got enough of y'all, enough of the family, enough of the community so quickly that I was like, no, I gotta come back out there. And I'm so glad I did because legit changed my life.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
I was gonna ask if you were gonna quit, like if you thought about quitting.
I feel like right in the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know, and then Crystal was not happy with it, because this was like the spur of the moment thing I did. And now I broke my, but it was after like a couple weeks. I can't leave this, And then I came back out. Everybody was so welcoming and warm and awesome, And I was like, okay. Yeah. And now most of the people we met through One Wheel.
Right, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Is that like this community has bred all these little like subgroups that are super close.
We've gone on several vacations with people that we've met.
Right, like traveled the world.
Yeah,
like because of this One Wheel device. Yeah, and that's where it's hard for us in Oak City because we're not dealers. We're not like so connected to the Future Motion side of everything.
Right.
That like when everybody online is has such justifiable of anger towards the Future Motion. For us, it's a lot of like there's a little of this, but it's like look what it gave us.
Oh my God!
We wouldn't have this at all. Like we're very
I think most of those people that are upset and like speak out about it, I feel like if you really talk to them and you really get down to it, they probably feel the same way.
Right.
Like One Wheel created an amazing thing,
right.
And now there's so much excitement around it. And there's so many creative people in the community that it's just like busting out the seams, and everybody wants to do so much. And I think One Wheel's just trying to figure out how to navigate that, because they're the ones that are dealing with the lawsuits if somebody gets hurt. They're the ones on the line, So I think there's a time and place for everything. I feel like it's very cool, everything that's spurring off of the One Wheel, So it's exciting.
It's been fun. I mean, speaking of spurring off stuff, I mean, the electrolytes. So you and Justin and Seth came up with the idea of, the original idea was just a solid replacement lighting, and then really
because the XR then was only 4. It was 4 LEDs on the back. That's all it was.
Right.
So the first one we came out with, you could pick green, or you could pick purple, or you could pick whatever and just replace it. And then Seth came up with the idea. He's like, what if we used addressable LEDs? We replaced the LEDs completely. And that's when we started doing the cool patterns and stuff. And so we had that, and we did great for 6 months. Everybody in Oak City, you go on the rides, was so awesome.
Because it was just
know who's riding what board, because they each have their own colors and their own patterns and everything. And then 6 months later, the GT came out. So now we got to learn how to do the GT, So, and the GT was definitely tougher, but it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's cool the fact that we've gained now the app aspect. That was like the big thing, like I said. I mean,
it was fun in the beginning with the magnet, right? You touch it, it's fun to play with, right? But we wanted to do so much more with it, and that was a big limitation. So we upgraded the chip so we could do more, and we did everything over Wi-Fi now, and it hosts over the web. And we have 10 different colors, 20 different patterns. You can set low, medium, fast speed. So there's a huge number of combinations that you can make. And I love it. You go to Stokebird, boom, do teal and pink for Stokebird. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of new bumpers or replace different colors, replace your rail guards. Get like a base color rail guard, either white or black, and then swap out your colors, and it goes with everything, with absolutely everything. Oh, hey.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? We're just hanging out here in John Brown's awesome studio here, and again, I got the mad scientist here. We're talking about Stokebird. We're talking about all the things, the history of Oak City One Wheel, and then again, so Jared, it really was. I think it was Oak City Shredfest 2, right? Where you came up with the idea of doing the scavenger hunt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, we all ride around. Sometimes group rides can get a little stale, right? And so I came up with the idea to do like a scavenger hunt around the city, a group ride, right? Like we all meet up, everybody goes out, does their thing. We meet up in like the middle, we meet up at the end. And I didn't know if it was going to be a big deal. People loved it.
It was so much
they
fun.
Went crazy
it was so
for
much fun.
it. And honestly, I don't remember where it came up with the idea of I think the 3D squirrel came of like, how can we make a bunch of these little squirrels?
Right.
And then we hit them at Shredfest. So like the first year was 2, we did 75.
Right.
Last year we did 150.
Right.
And this year I reached out to a bunch of people in the group. We had over 10 different people printing. We have over 300 squirrels.
Yeah.
They printed a total, and they printed for Stokebird too. So in general, like the squirrels for Stokebird, the squirrels for Shredfest, they printed 500 squirrels in 2 weeks. Here, they're right here. And so these are it. So I think everybody's probably familiar from last year, but so the purple ones are like, that's going to be the most. I think we're going to have 300 of them escaped onto the property.
Right.
So this is what you're going to be looking for. This is, when you find these purple ones, it's going to be who can find the most squirrels. The green ones and the gold ones is when you get to sponsored prizes. So there's going to be prize for who gets the most purple squirrels in general. But for these, each one that you find is worth a prize. So there's going to be little numbers on them, and so it's going to be a little hidden at first. But basically, if you find a green squirrel, it's going to be worth a prize that's like $50 plus. If you find a gold squirrel, it's going to be worth a prize $150 plus. And we've got a lot of great sponsors so far. The Float Life is going to do an MTE hub for one of these gold squirrels. So if you find the right one, you could win an MTE hub. Mob Shop also is going to do a set of mustache rails. Craft and Ride's got a big gift for us. We don't know what it is yet. They're going to let us know. I'm trying to think. We have the glow jobs are on there, electrolytes. So that's going to be a prize. So if you find one gold squirrel, you win a prize. If you find one green squirrel, if you find multiple gold squirrels, you're going to get all these different prizes. So you definitely want to keep an eye out. And so they're going to be all over the Shredfest ground. Keep an eye out when you go out to the May the 4th ride. You might see them out and about around there. You might see them when we go to the different breweries. Just keep an eye out for them. They could be anywhere. And we're calling them our secret squirrels. So I've got about 10 or 15 people that are going to take these and hide these around. So in the previous years, people have followed me. Like I have to keep an eye out. I'm trying to hide these throughout the event because I don't want to hide them all on the first day and the early birds get them.
Right.
Like I want it to be fun throughout the whole event. So people started following me, so I can't do that anymore. So now we're going to have different people hide them. Right. Everybody hides them at different skill levels. Right. So I think it's going to be exciting.
It'll be fun. Yeah, with so much new trails, with so many new places, so many new activation zones with like the Gel Blaster Zone and all that. There's going to be so many more places.
Terminator was just talking the other day about creating some new trails out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Terminator's been talking about new trails for a while. He's already mapped out, in terms of just walking and looking around, he's really found a bunch of places that I think is going to be really exciting. It's going to be, I think we've said this a few times, is that it's pretty crazy that there will be more trails this year. There's going to be more trails this year on property than there were next door first year.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a lot of trails. I had no idea it was that much. That's a lot of trails.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
A lot of trails. I know once the guys got out there with like the big heavy equipment and stuff, they started picking up speed big time. Big time.
It's been nuts. I mean, it's the equivalent of this, right? So I mean, like, look at when you talk about bringing in the squirrels. Like this is what happens, right? The squirrels in the community, just like you and what you bring into the club. I always use it like we're like the board, like from Star Trek, right? You take your biological and your technological distinctness, we make it our own, right?
Right.
And so everybody gets to bring their like skill sets and they bring it to the club. And you really did that from day one, really, right? It was like you had the skill set of creating products, and you already sold stuff. You'd already seen that, like, had stuff, and then your full-time job is in marketing.
I'm a software, like a front-end software engineer, but we do analytics, social media analytics, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So you understood a lot of what we were doing in terms of the things our goal paths, all that, and so, like, what would you say, as somebody who's been in the club from the beginning, what would you say that Oak City's biggest strengths and weaknesses are?
I feel like it's a very close-knit group, and like you said, everyone has their strengths. So people come together and create some really cool stuff. The flaws, I don't know.
The weakness,
it's a tough one. I feel like I'm gonna give that interview one, right? Like turn it around. I feel like it's so big, it's been growing so fast that it can be tough to keep everything on brand and organize it, and because it's too many things for any one person to do. I mean, you put so much time and effort into this, like
the drama that is created and all this.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. It does happen, but I feel like overall there's been way more families created than
100%. Yeah, tenfold. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. So then what else so we've got some new exciting things going on.
Oh yeah,
One thing
want
that
to talk about that?
a new like we call ourselves a new dealer of a new product.
Yeah, so we're now an Olight dealer. So you've probably seen these around. A bunch of people in the group had them, so we reached out, talked to them, and so yeah, so we're gonna start selling these on our website. They're really cool. They're these little waterproof orbs essentially, and you can connect over Bluetooth. They got all these different colors and patterns. You can click through. It's hard to pick up, but there's all kinds of colors. So we're gonna have these on the website that y'all will be able to get, and this will be big for like the glow night ride at the float track. That'll be a big deal.
I mean, really, honestly, more than just that. I mean, they're good for like you saw. They can switch to also color.
Yeah, they're made to be like camping lights. So
it's a dope candle too. It's a really
good
color of light.
So this way, like they get pretty bright, and so they got a magnet top, and you can hang it from your tent. They've got these little silicone bands you can hang them. They're great, and they make awesome flashlights too.
Right.
That's why we reached out to them to want to become a dealer, because so many people in the group had them already, and their flashlights are like really good quality.
Right.
Really good quality.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just the reality of the sport, right? Is that we're lining up the things that work well with this community. Gel Blaster was just a great example of that. And then now this is just another evolution of this, and then it's not only a safety thing, it's also fun. Like, right, I mean, this is, you're probably not seeing this in the stream, but this is like a little skull.
On night rides, you stand out so great.
Yeah, exactly. So you stand out not only for the safety on the automobile side, but it's also fun. It's just another added thing that just kind of creates more funness and spread stokes and all that stuff.
And I think like a lot of the other stuff, from the sunglasses to this stuff, like we create this stuff we bring this stuff up because we already see it in the community. Like everybody really likes it. So like, hey, how can we partner up? How can we work together?
Right, exactly. Yeah, how can we spread the stoke, cultivate partners, and grow?
Yeah, I love that. Spread the stoke.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got those coming. So then people could be looking for links to that very soon, going out their email, and we'll be sending out links to get those lights, so we can get those before Shredfest, before not only the Star Wars ride on Thursday, but we also have the Sneer ride on Friday, and then we also have the Glow ride on Sunday. But also, like I make very clear, just because there's a glow ride on Saturday doesn't mean that Friday we also can't have a glow ride as well.
Every night's a
glow ride. Or even Thursday night it can be glow ride.
Every ride's a glow ride.
Every night is really a glow ride at Oak City Shredfest. But the big one obviously is on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, so a bunch of people got these in the group already, and they sync together. So I think a lot of people will have them out there. That'll be cool.
It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
So again, Jared, you have anything else? You have the electrolytes you're doing. You've got now the lights. You also are a sponsor rider for
This Fun Wheel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then, what are you doing with them?
Oh, we basically it's a lot of community outreach type stuff. They got Meals on One Wheels going. So it's a big group out there. They do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then I wanted to talk about the trick clinics too.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Yeah. So you're the trick clinic director of Shredfest. You've been doing this arguably between like you and me and Justin. I have been the one that have been doing our jobs now since the beginning. Mm-hmm. There's only very few because we've added now jobs and then and people have replaced jobs. So you've been doing the clinic thing now since day one, and running clinics at Shredfest from beginner riders to things like the fall clinics to advanced stuff.
Bart's fall clinics
this is great, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the advanced stuff such as slides and 360s and stuff like that. So go ahead and talk about what
So, when the event first started, we're just trying to think of different things we can do to keep things going. Like maybe you don't want to watch the races, maybe you want to do something else, right? And so we do different things. And so the trick clinics kind of came out of that. We wanted to kind of align them with the trick comp, get people into it. But they were always kind of like a filler, right? Like, it's something that we can throw out there quick. So we really stepped it up this year, and we want to make it more of like a first, forefront thing. So I think right now we got 10 different people in the community, throughout the community, all people that y'all know already doing tricks out there are going to be teaching clinics. So we've got everything from curb nudges to body varials to slides, advanced slides, like all kinds of stuff. This highlight wheel is going to do varial drops. Tyler Scarrett, he's going to do advanced slides. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. Greg's going to teach us slippies. So you'll see Greg out there. He was a popular one last year.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I mean, again, this is what we were talking about with Shredfest. It's something that is it's more than a race. It's It's more than just a festival. It really is an enthusiast of the sport event.
Yeah. If you're in it, then this is the place to be.
Yeah, because we're gonna we really try to attack everybody that is. If you're not in the sport, we have something for you too. We have the water stuff that's going on. We have obviously as we're drinking too. We got beer.
We got
kombucha.
Yeah, I love this stuff.
We have other local breweries. We have a lot of cool food trucks. We have food trucks that have been now with us for so many years that they now have seen really what we're doing. And so they're like, oh, okay, well, we don't just necessarily need a food truck. We also need a place for people to eat.
Yeah.
So let's bring some tables and let's bring some umbrellas. And so there's a lot of that's going on. And then we have the local fire department coming out and doing a lithium fire demo, which is going to be really cool.
That's good. I feel like we need to know. We don't to talk about it, but we need to know.
Yeah, and again, I think we have people who think that we're trying to scare people in this, and we're not. There's nothing of that. There's no. We're just trying to.
We got so many of these batteries in our house every day that we don't even think about.
And for all kinds of products.
I mean, when the Samsung phone thing, right? Like that's an extreme example. That was a big deal.
But people, I mean, even the
let alone batteries this
the
big.
hoverboards were doing that too.
Yeah.
I mean, but people don't realize is that that it's the same with grease fires. Is that there's a lot of fire. People's houses take off because they don't know even how to handle a grease fire.
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about a lithium battery fire. That's not a step above that.
Yeah.
And so this is just gonna be a great way of educating everybody and letting.
I always charge my one wheels by the door. Maybe that's paranoid. I feel like if something ever happened, because that's most likely when it's gonna happen, like charging or when you're out riding and beating it up, But yeah, it's rare. But when it does happen, it's scary. And if you don't know what to do, it's extra scary.
Right, and then again, that would just be, where it came to my mind is as a kid of a fire chief, shout out to my father who was a fire chief. I remember going to the fire department, they would just they'd start a fire in a trailer, and it would show how the sprinklers would take it off. And that just made me comfortable with sprinklers. I felt like, oh, cool. Like when you see those, I know how quickly they're gonna.
It's not so scary because it's like, oh, I just need to do this.
Yeah, this is how this is good. But with the lithium fire demo, this will at least give people a way to go. Okay, water's not going to work.
Right. You
smothering it is going to be the best way.
Yeah.
So maybe I need what can I get? And then they can give us the best hits. I personally I've purchased a bunch of these fire blankets, so you can throw things on top. It's like a smothering aspect.
Okay.
So
the lithiums are gonna go. They're gonna keep going. Like that thermal runaway is real. So it's like.
But if you could throw a blanket on it, you're now gonna hopefully prevent it from spreading.
Yeah. For sure. Try to get it out your house too.
Right. Yeah. And if you can grab it within the blanket, right?
Yeah.
That's another one, right? I mean, so that's the whole reason of the thermal blanket.
Yeah.
But yeah. And again, I'm not the expert. I'm just the son of an expert. So I just follow what I thought would be right. So Jared, again, what do you have? Anything else you want to say to the? Could be 100,000 people watching right now.
Oh shoot! I don't know. I don't think I have anything special to say. I'm super excited for Shredfest. I can't wait to see how big it's going to be this year. It's going to be epic. I'm excited to see everybody. It's so cool to meet people throughout these different events, and then you get to see them throughout the year. Like, hey, how's it going? So very excited. I hope you all come. I would not miss it.
And you have a promo code too, so people can use your promo code.
Yeah, MFS, Mad Fucking Scientist.
Mad Fucking Scientist. MFS, and you just use that, and that gets you $20 off. And so then that brings that down to the $200, which again now, I mean, just to be transparent, we are one of the cheapest events that's out there. And,
it's right. I feel you. You go to get the tickets, you're like, oh my god, how expensive it is. But like Oak City Shredfest specifically, it's a whole long weekend. Camping is included. It's a lot of bang for your buck. And anybody who's been there, I feel like next year they're like, okay, I'm not worried about it. Right. They kind of know like, oh, that was well worth the value.
Right.
You go to a concert or you go to a festival, you're getting a short
or even lift tickets. Lift tickets.
Yeah. Went snowboarding, $150 a day lift tickets.
I know. I think
and that's just the tickets, and we got to pay to stay too. So. Yeah, because I've been there before too, and it's like, I'm not trying to spend all this. My one wheel's expensive enough as it is. I got to get there and all of that. But if you're going to go to an event, bang for your buck, this is the one to go to.
And then the cool thing is too is that thanks to our partners at Lakeside Retreats, we have Casual Camp Out coming up the weekend
after. The following weekend, I've been to that before. That's really cool.
And then they're taking it up to the next level. I mean, the lineup of musicians and artists that are going to be there is It'll be
Yeah, the
insane.
bands out there are great. They
So
really are.
and
it's
so we're
like
gonna
it's just such a vibe. The whole venue of it is just such a vibe.
Yeah, so
Oh,
then they're
happy
gonna do
birthday,
this.
yeah.
So we're gonna it's gonna be a fun time. Oaks Shred Fest is gonna be nuts.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that you get your tickets now. We are gonna have even more tickets. Like I was about to say, is that because Marky over here, who's taken over Lakeside Retreats, he will be even posting up some tickets that will be offering people to be able to stay at Oak City Shred Fest up
At
until
Lakeside Retreats.
yeah, to then cover into scheduled camp out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then people will be able to experience, 2 incredible events.
Yeah.
Weekend after events. Yeah.
Yeah, at a discount, and the camping out there, the camping and riding out there is fantastic after Shredfest ends because it takes a few days for the. Oh, actually, I think the dumpsters stay over because it's the same company.
It's the same company, yeah.
I think the Porta
Porta Potty
Johns
is the same
stay
company, yeah,
over.
exactly.
I'm putting all this together on the spot, and it's also just eerily dead quiet. And the local coyotes, they figure out that everybody's gone, and they start just having like church, and then roaming, and in absolute quiet. And then you'll be like ripping trails, and all of a sudden there'll be like 6 of them going off in stereo sound, one after another. Awesome. And the trails are immaculate after Shredfest is over. So we're gonna hang out there. We're gonna go to Casual Camp Out, and they've also asked us to operate Float Track, and maybe have a little exhibition race or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I'll come down.
We'll see. It should be a really fun time. I've heard Casual Camp Out's really fun vibes. I haven't checked it out myself.
Oh, I've neither, and I've heard it's nuts, so it should be a good time. All right, we're gonna throw.
I gotta go install some electrolytes.
Actually, really quick, chat says, I'm trying to create a one-wheel AI image. The thing won't budge from a skateboard, and Supremo is our local AI expert in making squirrels and whatever.
So you're not gonna get. We've said this probably about 100 times. The day that AI will do a one wheel properly, the day that a one wheel will do a squirrel riding a one wheel, it's gonna be game on. You're gonna see so many squirrels riding a one wheel all over online.
It's just gonna be squirrels on one wheels.
It's gonna be squirrels on one wheels and UCs. But but AI doesn't know what those are, and even like those. Of course, buddy. It's gonna. Good job. It is gonna be it. Yeah, you don't. You can't even trick it. Like you can't even try to even say one wheel in the center, large one wheel. It doesn't. It just doesn't want to do it.
Is there a tip here?
So the tip. What I'm going to say is that you have to connect Photoshop with AI. It's the same thing that Cory Boehne would say as well. So what you have to do is you have to make like what we did with the squirrel. Is you have to make like this squirrel. You have to use the AI to make the squirrel, and then you have to Photoshop or Canva or whatever you want to do, the one wheel onto it. So you what I did here is make a squirrel riding a surfboard or a skateboard, and then you just remove that device.
There we go. Yeah, and then with some cool Photoshop tips from John Brown, you were able to make it look really cool, man. Yeah, that was super fun. Okay, so we are gonna go downstairs, and we can take both mics downstairs and chat as we go. And we're gonna do a birthday cake cutting because my wife wants to go to bed and she wants some cake before she goes to bed. So that's what we're doing. So let's go downstairs. And you can just sit with me, and we're gonna go on. Hey, come on. Hey, this is Supremo's thing. So what are you doing, bud?
Mike's over here.
I'll be coming in a second. Give me a second.
We need to call out. What? It's what?
Give me 1 second.
1 second. Oh, he needs a second. He's gonna be swiping right at some things. I'm not sure. But
okay, we're bringing these mics downstairs, you guys. I just wanted you guys to know that this mic is down here now.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you so much.
Over here.
All right. And we got Mr. Terminator here. He's the guy that likes to ride in front of cameras.
Okay, so I have to be honest. I saw
he's framed
of
it
this
really
cake
nicely.
earlier shared
But I'm gonna
on Facebook
for a
and
second.
thought it was a.
And there's a thing for you to do. I will definitely get you.
What's up, Mr. Patrick? I see we're working on a GT here.
Okay.
We're doing some
I love you.
electrolytes.
I'm right. No. Hey, Eli, I'm right here.
Never touched electrolytes on a GT.
Yeah, I love you. I want you to be here. There's just nothing for you. If you'd be bored out of your mind.
Hold on.
Trail Slayer.
You
I
got a
promise.
trail. Oh,
Yeah, no,
jeez. Oh, my goodness. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, so you've upgraded, and the maintenance just tonight.
And a new
So hold on, start again. So you got a new tire.
New tire. New bumpers.
New bumpers. I mean,
electrolytes. Are you kidding me? Ditch the red. I mean, come on.
Dude.
It's a no-brainer.
Hold on, let's change your.
So what's funny is so Jared, the mad scientist of electrolytes, he knows when people are showing up because they're like, oh yeah, I saw you pop up on the app.
How could you not? Why would you not?
Dude, you know what?
Why would you want
That
red?
board,
Why would you want
I would almost say that board looks faster than it's ever been.
That board won a float life fest.
That board did win Full Life Fest, man. Yeah, there you go. Show off those electrolytes again. Let's see them. Can you show them to the camera? You think you're that skilled here? Oh, yeah. No, it is, dude, that is cool thing. Oh. I like that you put the balance dots actually where they're supposed to be, too. Near the valve stem. Did Joe say that? That was Joe, yeah. Yeah, so for those that don't know, watching at home, if there's a dot on your tire, that's going to signify that it needs to be near the valve stem because it's been balanced at the factory.
I don't think he's set a taillight setting yet.
Oh, man.
He's only got the headlight
Okay,
settings on some, looks like some fuchsia there.
Oh, we got a class going on. All right. Yeah, well, I mean, don't worry. I'll show up and lose, possibly.
Yeah, I love him. I think for me, it was two questions when the GT was announced is when were bang bumpers coming out and when were electrolytes coming out?
All right. So if we can bring the camera over this way, so Primo's, he's gonna go run a lap, and then we're gonna do this happy birthday February squirrels. He knows all the people that have February birthdays. I don't. I know that I had a birthday last Friday, which we could have been here. We could have had a nice party, but life got in the way as it typically does. But to waste some time before Supremo gets back, who is playing Clask? All right, Greg Ackerman's playing Clask right now, so we're gonna see here. All right, so you know the rules, you know how to play. All right, so have you been dropping it or just placing it?
We've been doing corner.
Corner? All right, so corner. All right, cool. So here we go. Let's see. So the rules of Clask are really simple, okay? You just have to make the ball in the hole without getting these little white things stuck to you, which I don't know if they can pick up on camera at all, but if you get two stuck to you, then you lose a point. Oh my god. All right, I keep trying to score myself.
JB.
He's not. JB is not going down. This is you are incorrect, sir.
All right.
I'm just gonna stick that other biscuit on you. Oh yeah, come on. Right there. Oh shit.
Is that what they call them? Biscuits?
Yeah, they're called biscuits.
Biscuits. Cool.
Dude, this is a really good one here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is just 1 point. No, it's just 1 point, all right?
1 point.
It's just 1 point. You
That's
reset.
right. It's not a trend.
You reset.
Reset.
Starts on the corner.
Yeah.
Nick wandering through the screen with the VR goggles.
Only here.
All right, we're wasting time with some Clask here, but if you want to take over the mic,
No, we got. Where's the?
Yeah.
What?
There was a whole pack of.
I have no idea, brother. Hey, have y'all seen the fire sticks anywhere? I'm probably yelling into the stream. Supremo left candles unattended, apparently. I'm going to blame Mikey. I'm going to blame Michael D. Dominic, who isn't here. Oh, he is here. Hey, where'd the candles go, baby? Oh, by the way, there's also brownies.
Classic one-wheel move.
Don't worry, I'll just set them on a Cobra. That's fine.
I have this exact same thing. I've been wondering if this is mine.
It's probably yours because that's from Falling for Local.
Hey, you.
And it's never left. I've tried to give it to Mikey a bunch of times.
Hey.
It looks like mine.
Hey, John, this is interesting and all, but I'm stealing this for a second.
Bye.
Put your mic down.
We used to do it with
I just want you guys to see that as we're all just hanging out, there is a one-wheel controller just hanging out open. What's going on with this one wheel? Do we know?
We're trying to get some electrolytes in it.
Oh. I hear our friend Greg over here.
They're so good. I got them twice. So good, I had to get a second one.
He's about to get some more electrolytes put in his board. So that controller box is open. We've got an interesting one-wheel type device over here. It definitely seems pretty powerful. Good thing they're so repairable. Oh.
This is how we light candles out in Oak City, baby. Yeah. All right, birthday boy, let's go.
Okay, this guy legit just grabbed my friggin' torch. Although, did you see what it's labeled on the wall?
I did not look at the label.
No, read the labels
I don't
on the
read
wall.
instructions.
No, read the labels on the wall.
More fire.
I have, on the wall, it's literally labeled more fire, that's the torch, less fire, that's the fire extinguisher. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys, so this goes out to every squirrel with a February birthday. So it says, happy birthday, February squirrels. And you know, some people even thought this was AI generated. They didn't know this was a real cake.
Hey, this is from Lowe's Food.
I think this is about
Shout out
Walmart
Lowe's
for
Food.
some
We'd
reason.
love to have you sponsor this awesome podcast. Lowe's Food made this awesome cake right here.
So
Lowe's
yeah,
Food.
this goes
Lowe's
out to
Food,
every
get
Oak
your
City
local
squirrel with a February
groceries. Lowe's
birthday.
Food.
I know I'm one of them, so I'm just glad.
I think
I'm the only
Let's
one.
go.
Let's go. Make me feel special for just a minute. Okay, cool. All right. Well, hey.
Thanks, host John.
Thanks, host John.
Hey, dude.
All right, ready? On a one,
No,
on
we're
a
not gonna do
two.
that way. We're gonna do
Happy birthday to you.
It's just one of those things where you just gotta awkwardly stand here and enjoy it. Some people got in my dog. You're gonna drop My dog is fighting for life, but I will make a wish.
Yeah, blow all that spit. Don't light your beard on fire. All right, woo.
Thank you all. All right, appreciate it.
All right, this is pre-cut
and now,
cake.
It's a pre-cut cake. Everyone, let's dig in. We have plates somewhere.
It's a pre-cut cake from Lowe's Foods.
Lowe'sFoods.net.
Did I mention we're a nonprofit looking for sponsors?
You can get you can get your cake at Lowe's Food, your local Lowe's Food right now.
Free customization, as Supremo found out today or yesterday. I'm not sure. All right.
No, they did it today. They did this. They did this today. Thank you, Lowe's Foods.
Mikey, we have spoons. That's not a spoon. We have things.
Good.
So we're about to go upstairs to Mr. Supremo at the control center. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out.
Box.
You're gonna get your piece. Oh, you actually bought. These are assorted cutlery as well.
Well, they're compostable. You know, they're more environmentally friendly.
Got to be environment. Yeah, Quinn, there you go.
Well, you're just gonna kill the squirrel right away.
I'm just yeah. I'm even gonna put my thumb in it. Oh, this is some soft frosting. This is going straight to the wife. That's the important thing.
It's good. That's good.
Wife right there.
Lowe's Food makes really good cake.
Okay, so I'm gonna push him out of the way. Boom. He's out of the scene. He'll turn off his mic now. He's gonna go upstairs. He's gonna go upstairs and he's gonna take over on the control center, and we're gonna figure out how the rest of this goes tonight. This cake is really good. Oh my God. I just crushed that piece of icing. Thank you all, as usual. So this is typically the part of the stream where it goes off the rails and it's going to go where the night takes us. It might involve some VR. It might involve some games. It's going to involve me being Greg in class. I know y'all saw one point. It's okay. The whole game's in front of us. And we're going to talk to you later. So we're going to bring it back to the Supremo when he wants to take the scene upstairs. Do I need to stomp? I forgot what our signal was. Was it like clicking? Woohoo! Was it that? I don't know. Here, let's watch Mr. Terminator do some 360s. Oh, it's gone. There we go. Bye-bye.
That was just messing with you down there. That was just kind of fun. Again, thank you all so much that are watching this chat. We've got so many things going on. Let me read the chat. What's going on here? We've got. Yeah, we can. I mean, there's all kinds of things we can do with one meals. Exactly. So you can either upload a one meal or you can upload just a photo and then cut out the one meal from the photo. And that's the other big thing with Canva that we love so much. Shout out to Canva. So what I do, we'll just cut out the one meal of, pretty much whoever has the newest one meal. That's why the new squirrel has a GTS. What's up, Marky, hospitality director and new Lakeside Retreats host?
Wow.
What do you got to say? I know you got a bunch of things to say to.
First thing I'm gonna say
here
is that microphone's off. So I don't know if you wanted that on. What do I have to say? I'm having a good time and vibing here. It's nice to see so many of our friends together during what's been a really cold and sloppy weather time lately. We don't joke about looking forward to Stokebird every time we're out riding in nasty weather. So, what? Lakeside? It's going to be fun. We're going to try to do more with Lakeside Retreats as Oak City One Wheel. As far as just utilizing it more, coming out there more, hosting friends, making more trails. So all year round and keeping them up. So we're doing less rework, because as someone who's running that property, I have a vested interest in keeping it all up, and I'm a little biased too. So if I'm refreshing the yurts, I'm definitely gonna be stopping by the flow track and ripping it and ripping our trails. I don't know. What else? I'm thinking about this. Not refund. I'm blanking on the word.
Day pass?
No, what Future Motion is doing right
Oh
now.
yeah, the rebate, like the
rebate.
Trade-in.
Rebate. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that because I'm one who has 2 really high mileage boards, around 3,000 and 4,000 miles, and the aftermarket right now selling those boards as they're not lightly ridden boards. They're getting saggy, the batteries. So I think I'm gonna strip them back to stock and send me in and get some monies. Get some $1,200 per GT.
Right.
So $2,400 towards a GTS.
Yeah.
No, not true. They all stack. Yep. So you get multiple XRs, GTs, any combination, they stack.
Nice.
That's confirmed. You can include third-party accessories. So if you don't have your original rails or your original hub, something like that. I mean, some of those things would be silly to sell. I'm not going to do that myself.
Right.
Yeah. And then a lot of your accessories can transfer over. You know what I'm also going to do? I mean, why not? I've got old bumpers sitting around that I use as screw caddies. Those are going to go on the boards that I send there. I'm not going to take anything that I could use on my GTS and give it away. So I'm kind of hyped on this because I've been trying to figure out how to move beyond my board that feels a little slumpy. I'm about 200 pounds and 6'3", so it's a lot.
Yeah. So we have also another celebrity in the house right now who just walked up here, and we were actually just talking about you anyways. So let's get you over here talking, and you can talk about the underground racing circuit.
Oh yeah. All
We
right.
got Terminator in the house.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Where we at? Where we at?
Where the camera's
so,
here, and you talking to this.
Underground racing. I don't know if you guys know this, but we've been doing this for I want to say 4 or 5 years. Not exactly sure. Shout out to Ryan, One Wheel Soul Rider. He's the man. behind the whole thing. He's recently kind of taken a step back and left it to the collective, which is basically a board of directors or a collective of directors, right? People that kind of can help you through all the different nuances of creating leagues and creating seasons and getting the best engagement from the community, right? So there's people to help you out. I'm gonna be leading like the underground racing for Oak City, and we're gonna do all the trails on site this year, because I know in the past I've put a couple trails out there that were like off site and you had to go find them, and it was kind of difficult. The other thing is I'm gonna make a lot more posts about where the trails are going to be, what the names are going to be, how you can run them forwards, backwards, which ways you're going to be traveling. I'm going to make it very obvious for you guys to have a good time out there and put some times down, because last year it was like, I don't know, I was a little disappointed because I thought I made enough posts to get the word out there, but there was only a handful of people that really did the underground racing last year. And so ride Hermes, download the app before you guys come out to Shredfest, learn it a little bit, understand how to record with it. Don't start recording as soon as you go through the gate. Give it a couple feet before you go through the gate to let it kind of find you and do its thing. So play with it a little bit. Ride Hermes. You can find it in the app stores. Let me see. What's it called? What's the iPhone store called? App Store, and then the Android store. Google Play. Yeah, all right. I don't know about Microsoft shit, but sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I hope you guys come out and do these underground trails, because they're gonna be sick this year. I'm gonna do trails that go from not just the track to the field, because those are, everybody knows those trails already. But we're going to do trails that go from the field around to the road and then down to the yurts. So there's a whole section of woods back there that's untouched. We can make a maze back there, and I plan to get to work with the backpack blower and make some awesome fucking trails for you guys. So it's going to be sick.
It's awesome. I'm excited. I think that not only from the underground side of everything, but also the real racing aspect of everything that's going to be happening at Shredfest is going to be next level. Really, I mean, we're taking it always to that next level.
The racetrack is going to be insane this year.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The track itself has been doubled. The qualifiers have been doubled. So what we can do now with the trails, and then what we've learned now, the best ways to really manipulate the property out there, it's going to be even better.
Yeah, using the satellite views on Google Maps and stuff like that, and planning the routes instead of just kind of riding around back there and finding the best way. We're going to map it out and make sure that we can get the most mileage in the smallest amount of space, not overlap trails and not have too many crossovers and things like that could be potentially dangerous, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat this year.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited. We're gonna show you everybody what kind of happened last year at Oak City Shredfest. Again, from our out of town rider who has came from thousands of miles away. I mean, it's crazy. I'm pretty blown away that this is what he was able to capture.
It's early morning, 8 a.m. People are slowly waking up, and it's a race day, starting in 10 minutes.
Alright.
Qualifiers today.
Go, Patrick. Go, baby, let's go. Go.
I just raced the qualifiers. Not too good, but not too bad either. Didn't have a fall. I was on my one wheel the whole track. They have warm showers at Oak City Shredfest. They have drinking water. Just headed to get some. Weather is the best for now. Sunny and not too warm. While it was super cold at night, sleeping on the floor of a tent. I don't have anything with me, just a sleeping bag somebody brought me a tent, which I'm super thankful for it. Okay, there's the qualifiers racetrack I just raced before. It's not super smooth and not super bumpy. There are a few tricky parts, a few sharp turns, bumps, but it's fine. The only downside of the qualifiers was you only had one chance, and the qualifiers track was pretty short, actually. Oh, and it looks like the EUC race is going on the main track right now.
The Raleigh, North Carolina area. Are we ready to hit this? Early, we got the shaka.
This is where the one wheel is gonna be.
One, let's go! Turbo in the house. Boom.
He's moving, folks. He's clipping. Keep it up. Don't let those little issues take you out of the race. There's always the community here to support you, whether it's fixing wheels, whether it's lending wheels. There's always folks helping you out. 3, 2, 1. Joe is going. And thanks for, again, joining us on the live. We appreciate you being here. We are here with Amped Electric Games, and we are doing the EUC.
At least you're getting one. Just wait till the end.
They're hiding little 3D printed squares all the way the event area, and if you find them you might get a prize. There are different colors, different values. I found 2 purple ones, but I think the purple ones don't bring you a lot of free gifts. We'll see at the end. There's a green one that will bring you rails, which everybody's trying to find. They're hiding them daily in different spots, so you might never know when it shows up and where, which is kind of cool because you need to go around and search through all of the property.
Me and Joe gonna be in the front. We're gonna lead the ride. Please don't pass us. Stay behind us.
You've seen just a brief of the 3 competition qualifications, and now it's time for Sneer's best ride ever.
It's like a mile long. Are we just turning around and going back? Yeah, I think so.
Just another massive group ride that you can enjoy, going from the festival area to a brewery and back. It's charging time. And some shopping. The power's out because of the one wheels, so the music's out. That's so funny. Some kind of group picture, but I think we're not gonna fit. It's just too many.
We got a chair! Watch out! Man,
I love your shoes.
They sick, right?
Yeah.
Fucking sick socks, right?
You want new shoes? It's karaoke down there, but I gotta do a beer run back in the main camp. Gonna be back soon.
Enduro race, all together. Never done such a thing. Gonna be a madness. Where's my board?
I couldn't really film the mass start race because I was racing and there was no way to do it. But if you want to see how that goes, watch Nico's video because he was filming everything.
You good? You good? Okay. Woohoo! You good?
Now, that was fast. Who do you think got the most laps? You are halfway correct. He did, in fact, tie with Enrique Garcia with the most laps. Now, you may want to ask who won. Enrique overall, Garcia got the overall winning time. He's the fastest guy around. All right, Clydesdales with the 9 laps. Vincent Continio. Oh, how's Vincent Continio souffle? With Adam Steele right on his tail. But check this out. Thank y'all so much.
So nice at the lakeside. It was super fun doing the enduro race with the mass start. I ended up actually 10th in the open category, which is pretty nice. I'm super happy about it. I almost did 10 laps. Now we're gonna enjoy the camp a bit and go check out the head-to-head races, for which I did not qualify to, but it's all good. I'm having fun. Head-to-head races just started. They're also streamed live on YouTube. I can post a link of this race in the comments, but I'm gonna go there and watch them live.
Yes, somebody!
Face mask there, Heather. Look at you. Terrifying. How'd you like to see that coming into the line?
Oh, I just.
From Oak City One Wheels, Oak City Shred Fest. As we are preparing for our Heat 2.
Oh, it's just an animation. Hey, we're here now. Hey, are we? Yeah. See? Beep, beep. We're just commentating on this video. Hear a squirrel's nest there with the drop gate. Drop gate was so cool when he did that. It was so loud you didn't need a pistol shot. Right, you know. The racers ready. We built that drop gate part. Eric Nichols. That was a joint effort with him.
Shout out Eric, shout out Jared. Programming it.
It was
Kay,
me. Yeah, Kay.
It was B-Dom.
It was Heather, and that's Patricia, Florida. That's Heather Bailey. No, is that Heather Bailey? Who is that?
I think so, yeah.
No, she has a different helmet. No, I think that's Heather Bailey.
Actually, now she's fast.
That's her. Oh, yeah.
Who do we have out there, Heather?
Her name is like way high up.
Heather Grail. Let's go, ladies! Look how tight that was. No action.
Over
Hoppity Hill with no problems.
On his phone. Walker. Yeah. Walker.
heading back to the camp, maybe eat something. Gonna be back soon. The head-to-head races are super fun to watch, and there's still a ton of them.
Carrying boards.
That's a cool thing to shred the...
I do not recommend this on trails.
No?
No.
Can you show it how it goes?
These guys are wild that do this.
Oh, dude, you're the
Yeah, like this, clears chairs, whatever it is. Sitting down and riding shit.
Thanks. Then you're gonna be on the show.
Yeah,
These guys are riding through the trails.
Thanks.
There's an EUC guy called Cooler Man Joe.
Yeah. He was there.
Apparently, he toured up at Amped, and then he came to Oak City Shred Fest. He definitely jumped to the bag.
Yeah, he jumped. I saw.
He jumped the bag on a cooler.
I didn't see it happen.
Coleman
I saw the video.
cooler.
Wow, that was tasty.
Oh, there's a.
It is a false start. It is a false start.
Oh, there's Zoe.
Zoe. Can't wait to see. Shout out to Philly family.
Oh, yeah.
There's Travis.
Yeah.
Travis is fast.
There's some Clydesdales.
Yeah.
Clydesdales are the most entertaining one of the races. If y'all aren't watching Clydesdales and following these guys, and also their loving attitude, Clydesdales are the best. Shout out to Chris Ferret. Shout out to Humphrey Savage, Maxwell Rose.
Maxwell Rose, that's my boy. Chris, I hope you're doing better, man. I hope that knee's healing up good. He goes well.
Yeah.
Enrique's so fast.
Yeah, crushed it.
Yeah. Sending it. He's like one of the first ones to have the
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and I think he's still
Noah, man. Noah, he's a wild man.
Yeah. Jeff Adair.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff.
Noah had a good run at Shredfest last year.
Noah.
Didn't he win the race and the trick competition?
Noah's one with this Carolina soil, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't
he win both? Am I wrong there?
You won what? This and what?
The trick competition and the race. Didn't he?
I'm not.
Am I tripping?
Oh, there I am.
Look at Jason Baker waving that Def Punk's flag. So proud. Shout out Def Punks. We love you, Jason. We love you, Bart.
To providing me
Good
Thank you
camping
for everything
crew.
you do.
We had no issues with camping and like
finals.
people
And then I
around
think
other
that's it
people
for this
or
fest.
RVs versus tents or
Some
loud
rope
versus
rides in the
quiet.
evening.
Yeah.
There's some fun.
There's room to
And
spread out,
you gotta go home
but it's
tomorrow.
also it's a good amount of room to have little
But
kind of
I'll
yards
be
in between
Italy
sections of people.
in 3 weeks. For
Well,
South Italy,
that and also
Gatineau
all we did
Island.
was deeply cut some roadways with a
I'm not
lawnmower,
jumping that thing.
and people just kind of naturally followed it.
It worked well.
You know, people left space. Oh, so this year we're gonna do a contest based on crew, right?
It's always fun to let other people ride my VX wheel.
Oh, the best camp
And
set
that's a
up,
new series,
like
if
the
I
best
remember
camp
correctly.
crew,
He's not
best
used to one wheels.
village of your local one wheel group or sponsored by anybody or
That's cool because
behind
then
a
it'll
certain
like
idea.
then it'll encourage like groups
fun
to come
here.
down instead of just like individual.
But we're gonna go check out the three competition
Everybody to
finals.
come. And
You know,
you see
that
this
would
field
be
over here on the
great.
left? We could actually
From the float track.
clear that out and
Stove
use that
bar.
for camping too, right? So
Oh, the early field.
Well, the three
Yeah, we can do
competitions.
some of that
now
too
that we
if
got
need to.
The guy won
I
the
will
bike
say with
right
judging
now.
this
That's
contest,
cool.
which I'm surely to help judge, size does matter. So, you know, recruit people from around the country that don't have a home crew and bring them into your crew. Bring them into your campground.
Make friends with people.
And go to your campground up. Dope, awesome people from. Hang out with people that may or may not have chatted online. You want people
Grow
to
the community.
come together and hang out. Riding, having fun, in it. Showing off what fun things to do, but also just bringing everybody up.
Oh, with that finger. That
was gonna be a glow ride in 1.5 hours, and now we all headed down.
All right, so right here we're gonna make some trails that go into the left right there, across from where the current trail comes out.
And there's a trail to the right that goes out to our float track through these most direct shot. Emo. Who's playing? Who's playing guitar? I can't remember.
I didn't feel much at the final ceremony. It was nice, but it was long.
I was over.
Not easy to capture in this
Some
video.
things like that, but not the awards ceremony.
The glow ride was fun, and almost the last thing of this festival.
The glow ride. Was so fun. I was glowing until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that glow ride lasted a very long time.
Pancakes, breakfast here.
But it's a hard thing to video capture, and maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
It's probably a good thing.
It's no kids allowed. Glow ride.
Just the last cruise around the camp for fun. I need to disassemble my board.
That's
Take
the
it
lake,
in all of those days.
That's the lakeside stage. Rolling down there.
They're making.
Where we had
most
epic
of it
karaoke
with the floaty.
The epic karaoke.
Jay's gonna
Oh,
take
the
it
giant
to
float.
airport.
Does Lakeside
We're gonna
Retreat
fly
still
to
have
Atlanta,
the
and
big
from
uniform?
Atlanta to Venice. The campsite's clearing up.
One
Anyway, I'm super
So I
happy
feel like
did
we
this
should do
event.
karaoke after
And
the music.
There's a
ends.
chance I'll be back next year.
Night?
We'll see. Thanks
Just
for
to
watching the
update our
video,
viewers, this
and
is Oak City Grid,
see you soon in Italy,
commentating over
Scotland,
his amazing video
and other events.
with Oak City
I don't know where.
Terminator.
What's up, guys?
I plan to be at the Float Life Fest in
This might be
September
pure
as well,
chaos, but
in Asheville. See you there.
Oh.
I just want to keep riding because it's so
Makes it
cool.
fun.
Some people went on a forest ride, but I
Controlled
skipped
chaos.
that last one. I'm gonna slowly pack up. I don't want to rush it. Thanks to everyone that helped me out getting my stuff here from Raleigh City, letting me use their tent, their Wi-Fi. I really appreciate your help. Thanks again.
I saw my RV there for a second. Oh, what?
Tech decks.
Oh, I
Tech
have
decks.
back all of these things.
We're looking at like
It's a
another
mess.
minute 20.
Just checking out how my DIY.
This board is so cool. You know about his board, right?
With the batteries in the front.
Well, no. So his board is built to travel internationally, and he started custom making his own one wheels really early on.
Yeah.
And so he has this build that has multiple battery packs that he just can stuff in a sack and fly with, and he never has a problem.
Let's go.
The inside's hollow except for a controller, and he has, I don't know, got 6 packs.
So you can fly with all the packs, but you can't fly with them.
Well, yeah, you can have them all separately wired in the way that he has.
What kind of sense does that make?
Yeah, I mean,
Still the same battery.
Yeah, but the tighter you have it together, it severely increases.
Oh, you see that bracelet? Here comes the new one. Sneak peek.
They can't see us right now. This is all they can see.
Well, you guys should see the new ones. They look dope. You have to come. Be the first, I think, 600 people to be there to get one.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of that.
That's a wrap.
Here we go again. Let's continue my journey.
We're gonna be throwing to Kenzie and getting ready. We'll throw down downstairs.
I was waiting at customs for more than 2 hours.
We'll throw down downstairs
And we're on the way.
as Kenzie gets ready for the this gaming. This next portion of this little night that we're having here, and we're gonna be doing another VR gaming. So I think it's gonna be the first up is gonna be Jared, the mad scientist, up with the VR headset. Terminator. So you're gonna be also hosting a clinic.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be teaching?
180s.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw me doing them in the garage earlier, but I've been practicing a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out Master Chu. Thank you for teaching me your ways. So smooth. I think I've mastered it now.
Yeah.
Maybe the student has become the master. I don't know. I got him on those backsides.
Yeah.
You know, those are still tough for him.
Yeah.
My board makes it easy though.
Yeah. Yeah, your board definitely makes a lot of things easy. So Kenzie's got to do a little bit of thing set up here to get us ready for the VR setup that we're going to be doing in a second. So we are going to throw to one more video. And this one's going to be actually here. We're going to do an old throwback. That maybe people haven't watched in a while or haven't seen in a long time. This isn't going to be a Shredfest video. This is actually going to be a Oak City One Wheel video, and so it was going to be right here. Here we go.
Oh wow!
This is a real throwback. Let me get it prepped up. All right, we're gonna throw to this little video right here.
Do it, Jared. Yeah.
Oak City One Wheel. We are Oak City One Wheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
Come float with our family of squirrels. We already have a few odd nuts.
You don't say.
You don't have to ride a one wheel. All PETs are welcome.
We've got a bunch of amazing group rides,
including the second Sunday slow roll, brought to you by the Float Life.
Senior offers you something?
Take half.
Just a little bit. Like,
take half.
Seriously, just take half.
Just take half.
if you're brave.
And remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Don't stand too close to Supremo if he's got a microphone.
What? We even have a cybernetic shredding machine we call Terminator. But don't worry, he's only programmed to spread the stoke.
Spread the stoke.
Beep, boop, beep, bop, boop.
Oh. Chu, why your board is always broken? What's going on with you, man?
I got you, bro.
Don't forget to join us for
Oak City Shred Fest, May 4th through the 7th, 2023. We'll see you there.
See you there.
The Joasis is always open for shredders to come by and have a beer.
Yeah, Oak City IPA, baby.
Come for the float track, stay for the Stokefield community.
Everyone else already is.
Seriously, bring that ass.
We Oak City One Wheel.
Yeah. We are Oak City One Wheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah. We are Oak City One Wheel. Come join us to send it. Yeah.
I've done that. Tim and I have done that the other day. Remember, guys, don't follow Kenzie.
Boop beep.
Sound good? Did we? Hold on. Oh my god.
No.
Hold on. Hold on a sec.
Hey Dave, I need your help over here. Can you help me
All
with
right,
this, buddy?
all right. What?
You got me? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, right? This is
Hair and makeup. Yes. Right.
Hair and makeup. You're so pretty.
Okay.
Do it. Do the goat noise. Do the goat noise.
All right.
Close him up, pitch him up, pitch him up.
Yeah.
Do you do this with all
They
the
can
guys?
just crop me out. What do you say?
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
just crop me out.
I was supposed to say.
Literally all this.
One more.
Get out of shot.
Okay.
No. I'm not
Oak City one wheel.
Oh, come back now.
Good. Seriously. Bring that ass here, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we are about to go. We're about to do one more. Yeah, Kenzie's about to get set up.
Have you guys heard?
And so we're going to do one more video here, commercial, throwing back to the old days. And then we will... Here, let's do Float Track Loop 1 and 2 back in the day.
We're actually out here working on some of the final work days, tamping everything down, opening up some more stuff. Now we're coming up to the turn berm. Been working on this, tamping this down too. Coming up on the backside. This backside last year was real rough and bumpy. It's a lot smoother than what it was. The whole track is a lot smoother than what it was. Got a little bridge you can take this side path. Another berm. Here you can see the start of Loop 2. I'll take y'all on that in a second. The Sean Rollers. One final berm. And come into the finish line. This was the famous area where Boehne crashed out. Here's Terminator. Throwing it down. Alright, now here's Loop 2. This loop is technical, right? So it can all be tied into the first loop. This is a little bit rougher, more like how the first loop of the track was last year. Got some cool features with the bonk right there. Here's some more of the hard workers out here. Coming up behind you.
As you saw there, we had a throwback to our old Loop 1 and 2, and it has been a lot of changes have happened to the track since then. But we're going to do it again. We're going to do another night of VR gaming with the squirrels. So we're going to throw that over here. So I got to just put this on the screen over here.
That one's gonna be a fun one. These guys are just expanding this track. They just never stop working around here almost every single weekend.
Buddy.
Yep, there we go. So now we've got the VR headset set up, and we also have our giant acorn and giant squirrel hanging out on the couch. And so I'm gonna go get some people to come up here and play bombs. You know, what's keep talking and nobody explodes.
Yeah, this whole thing looks fucking great. Have you seen what it looks like in the air? No. Oh, shit.
In traditional Oak City fashion, we're gonna obviously mix it up here. We're gonna do a quick little group photo real quick downstairs, and then we're going to play some games.
are on.
Got VR ready. Just start up.
Okay.
I got a fucking. It's a rug, not a carpet, buddy. So
Why
so
are you the
it's
way you
it's
are?
it's funny. Mr. Sky Simpson made that, and when he projects it on the wall, it's backwards. So a keen eye would know that's a ton. It's no longer a John. Or, so he apologized immensely. He'll give me a new one day. He's busy, making money with rugs, but when he's in a lull, he'll make it back. But yeah, it's pretty funny. And what's funny is I was stoked. I was like, this is so fucking cool. Here you go. And I showed it to my wife, and she's like, ton? Really? I was like, oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Reloading casting. Press the menu button on the universal menu. Okay, cool. All right. Are we not? We're not live anymore, guys. Oh, we are. No, that's not live. Oh, live now. Oh God, man, they've messed this up.
I think I told you that I do all my stuff.
There we go. We got you.
I've got you like.
Yeah. I'm tracking you. Can you pick that on Kinsey since she's under the bombs thing? Why? Oh, why? We have no new comments. This is a weird layout. I'm not okay. There we go. All right, chat. I know you've been neglected immensely. Hi. All right, cool. So,
Who's defusing the bomb?
it sounds like you, because you are in the. You're in. I mean, I will call. I will absolutely go defuse a bomb.
I'm prepared for you guys to let me down.
Okay, good. That's only the truth. Aaron, pin that on you, because we want to hear that pretty voice. All right, cool. I need a bomb menu as well.
We also need a notepad. There's going to be some things that need to be remembered.
I have the memory of a goldfish. No, oh my God, I have a proper notepad, but that would be so much better content. There's a pen on my workbench. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab it. All right, a Sharpie in the pocket. Why do you have a Sharpie in your pocket? Because no one wears black pants, okay? That's a dangerous ask for people. No, you got it. No. My notepad has been taken away. So here's a sticky note for you. I knight thee.
Oak City is the most prepared, completely on the ball, organized.
All right, so do we even have anybody watching us right now? All right, so we got 3 people on the Oak City Shredfest attendee group. We appreciate y'all very much. John Brown Squad Twitch, we got 1, and what is it? The YouTubes. Over on the YouTubes, we have 1 viewer. So y'all, be sure to chat it up. Don't be shy. Somebody that actually knows what's going on is here to decipher what you're going on. Now, I need to seriously fix some things here. So we are going to, although this is really well done here, we're gonna chop out the top bit of it. Look at this guy. He's trying to flirt with this girl on the couch right now. Do you see this? Oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right, so so those in the know, are you ready to defuse this bomb, guys?
Does someone have notes?
So what's gonna happen?
Okay.
Not really.
Who is our what scribe? The scribe. Okay, good.
The secretary.
So everybody on the couch cannot look on the screen because that will give away what she's seeing. Okay. In fact, I can't minimize it. I can't minimize it.
I mean, you can turn off the screens. Is my mic on?
I don't know how to do it. Say something again.
Something again.
Yes, your mic's on.
Okay, thanks.
All right, good talk,
All right,
everybody.
I'm gonna get started, and we're gonna go for the easiest possible, the first bomb.
The first bomb.
Because I don't think
So
we have
she's going to describe it. We're going to flip through and we're going to find it. And so how it works, guys, is there's going to be multiple modules, okay? There's going to be like one with a number, one with text, one with some wires. Choose, you have to choose like, hey, I'm going to take the one with the wires. Okay, cool. Then that's your baby. You own it, okay? Right. And then somebody else take numbers or text.
Right.
So
I'm gonna call out the modules that I see. All right, I'm starting now.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm in a black room. I can't see anything except this timer on this bomb. Okay, the bomb has 3 modules. One is a button.
Single button.
Single button.
Okay, what's the other modules?
The next module is horizontal wires. And the last module is 4 buttons with symbols on them.
Oh, I've got
I can do the 4 buttons.
I've got buttons, and I've got keypad symbols like.
I've got wires, so start with whichever one you want.
I'm gonna start. I can't.
No, I'm showing you. This.
I'm gonna start with symbols. 4 buttons with symbols. Do you want me to describe the symbols to you? Is that what I need to do?
I've lost my beer.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Do we have the same or do we have different?
No, we all the same. Same.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Top left corner is an upside down Y with a slash through it. It kind of looks like an H with a slash through it.
I got you.
Okay. The next one is an X and an I on top of each other, like capital X and I right on top of each other. Next one is a hollow star and a copyright symbol.
A hollow star and a copyright symbol.
I think those are 2 different numbers or buttons.
Right,
Hollow star.
That's all 4. So it's.
Oh, I've got 2 hollow stars in copyright. Okay, yeah.
2 hollow stars.
Okay, only 1 column below has 4. Yeah, I got it. Press the 4 buttons in order that their symbols appear. Okay, so you're gonna do copyright.
Gotcha. That worked.
The IK.
The IK.
IX.
Gotcha. That worked.
And then you're gonna do the upside down with the Y.
Got it. That works. And then the
you're
star.
gonna do the empty star.
Done. Next,
Okay.
horizontal wires.
Horizontal wires. I have it. Do it. 3, 4, 5, or 6.
There are 5.
5 wires. If the last wire is black
Nope.
and the last digit of the serial number is odd, okay, so that's no. Otherwise, if there is exactly 1 red wire
Yes.
and there is more than 1 yellow wire,
Yes.
cut the first wire.
Cut. That worked. Now I have a big button. It's a big button. It says press.
The button telling you to press is pretty straightforward. That's kind of thinking that gets people exploded.
It says press. It's yellow.
Don't press it. Don't.
That's what I would do.
Follow these simple rules. If the button is blue and the button says abort, hold the button, refer, release.
Nope.
Refer to release the button. The button has more than 1 battery in the bomb. The button says detonate. If the button is white and there's a lid indicating a label CAR, hold the button.
There is yellow. Sorry, the button is yellow.
If the button is yellow, hold the button and refer to releasing the button. All right.
Okay,
Yellow,
I'm holding the button
what
down.
happens?
A little bar next to the button turned white.
White release, then countdown timer has a 1 in the position. Or in any position.
In any position. All right, I'm going to wait until it has a 1 in any position.
I thought he said yeah, it was yellow.
I'm waiting. 2, 1, boop. And the bomb is defused! For the first time ever!
Let's go. That was fantastic, you guys. Man, Kenzie's making it look a little lazy here.
We had 2 minutes left on
We
that
had 2
one.
minutes because she had to wait. She had to wait for it to count down to 2:01 for a 1 to be shown.
Yep.
So yeah, that was fantastic, you
And
guys.
unfortunately, only had 1 second left. That would have been a bit.
Well, that's typical. So yeah. So who wants to go next? I'm down to don the visor for once, and then I'm gonna run downstairs.
Don the visor.
Don the visor. This man says.
Don the visor.
Is that an Elgato Stream Deck you have, sir? What? Is that an Elgato Stream Deck you have? You say it so casually. It's like, okay, sounds good. What, you don't have one? It's fine. I guess it's fine.
Take controls.
I've wanted one, but then I like I was hoping for, yeah, I love it. It's really great, you know. Let me tell you more about it, but he's just like, yeah, I've got one.
I'd love to tell you more about it.
You tell me.
This is so creepy how well it shows things. And my chair looks ugly.
Wait, was it you tapped my nuts while I was
I'm gonna mic you.
I should
Oh,
probably do the same.
Donka.
Somebody gave me a quick little.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
It was so realistic too, because someone was reaching down in the game.
Okay, I need a
I got a wiener.
Okay, so.
Okay, so when you
Why did you say like a 1950s news?
Interact.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What?
It's like an old cartoon thing, and it's not. It's racist.
Okay, remember your controls. Middle finger
Are
is
we
to
ready?
pick things up. Nope. No.
Dude, you're about to
Middle.
blow me out.
No. Middle finger to drop that. Use the middle finger to pick up the bombs manual.
I thought I picked it up. Okay. Is this? Oh god damn it!
Okay. I think there you
We're gonna
go.
blow up so
Just waiting
hard.
for just, like,
Dude.
those throwing things out.
Chris, I've lost the bombs manual. Just the bombs manual.
How do you drop
He just
Oh.
tossed it.
Yep.
This man has a VR headset.
Why
You know
is
what?
it still there?
I think you need to hit the menu button. One of the buttons like puts the menu away again.
I'm hitting the menu button.
Why are you so bad at this? I wonder.
All right, hit it again. Good. Now middle finger to pick up the bombs.
Middle finger.
Yep.
That's why Max is.
Oh.
Yep. And you have to put that dot right on the item you want to select.
Understood.
So you want to do something old, something new?
I want to do something that you suggest.
That would be something old, something new.
Sure.
Or we could do the first
Got-
bomb again. I mean, that will.
No, there we go.
Okay. Yep. Pointer finger.
When
to-
did seeing a familiar bomb become comforting? No matter, this bomb will only be half comforting. All right, good to know. 5 minutes, 3 modules, 3 strikes. 2 minutes, 20 remaining is the best by this weird person called Kinsey Maddock. I don't know if we can beat it.
We can.
We can. I like the thing. So, all right. Are we ready to start?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to give you all some advice from an EOD buddy of mine. I was like, dude, how are you so calm? He says, yeah, EOD is easy. Either I'm right or suddenly it's not my problem, okay? Because I've blown up, you know, you get it? All right,
Yeah,
here we go. So
we got
dark
5
here.
minutes. We gotta get going though.
How do I click start?
Oh, we haven't hit start yet, so we're
That's
good.
so difficult.
I thought
I'm
you
gonna
was
blow
You
up.
should pick it up with your left hand.
All right. All right,
All
we
right.
have a bomb. It says snooze, 1939.
That's not a bomb.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, we have a bomb. We have wires, horizontal, 1 module. Second module, we have numbers 2, 4, 1, 3 with a larger number in the middle. And the middle module is a red hold button. Big button, red, and hold.
Red hole button?
Red hold button.
Hold button.
You said there was a dial?
I had to think.
No. We have numbers.
4 numbers with a.
4 numbers with a large number on the top. Yes.
It's not.
You ready for that one?
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay.
Nick,
We
you
have
need to write.
a large number in the top middle. That's indicating 3. The numbers on the bottom that you can push are 2, 4, 1, and 3.
The number is 3. Press the button in the 3rd position. What number is the 3rd position?
That's 1.
Okay.
Write down 1.
So there's a 1 in the 3rd position. You need to write down both of those.
What you got now?
I didn't push it. Should I push it?
Yes. Push
Okay,
the
pressing
3rd
1. Next number indicated is 3. 4, 3, 2, 1 are our buttons.
The number is 3. Press the button in the 1st position. What number is the
That is number 4. I'm pressing number 4.
4 in the 1st position. No. On each, it has to be.
Number indicated is 4.
All right.
Numbers pushed 1, 4, 2, 3.
Press the button labeled 4.
3rd position.
Pressing the button labeled 4.
Okay.
Okay, number indicated is 4. Numbers 3, 4, 2, 1.
Press the button in the same position that you pressed in stage 2. Stage 2 was the second one he pressed. What number was the second number he pressed?
4 in the first position.
4 in the 1st position.
So do I need to push 4 or the first position?
Press the same. Okay.
So stage 2 was 4 in the
Press
1st
the button
position.
in the same position as you pressed in stage 2.
So the 1st
Which
position.
is the first position.
Which is?
I am pushing the first position, number 3.
Nope.
Okay. There's a 3 in the 1st position. Write that down.
3 in the first position.
Yes, that's
Indicated 1, 1, 2, 4, 3.
Press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 1. What label did he press in stage 1?
That was a 1 in the 3rd position.
So
Press
I need
the
to press
1.
labeled 1 in the first
Yep.
position. All right, we're clear with that.
Got
one.
it. Nice.
Horizontal wires and big red button.
I've got horizontal wires.
Okay?
Tell me about your wires. How many
So
wires?
5 wires horizontal, 2 blue on the top, followed by red, yellow, blank, red.
5 horizontal.
5 horizontal.
wires. Is the last wire black?
The last wire is red. Nope.
Is there exactly 1 red?
2 red.
Are there no black wires?
No black wires.
Cut the second wire.
Green.
Nice.
We're good. Okay. Red hold button. Red hold button. NSA, 2 capacitors, serial number, WKS308. That's it. That's all the info I got. 150.
Does it say hold?
It says hold. Big red says hold.
Press and immediately release the button.
Hit it.
All right, John. Take care. Thanks.
Green.
For
Nice.
143 left. We're good. We've survived.
Easy,
Later, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
You sure you want to defuse a bomb?
You gonna go watch the video of your buddy racing?
Aaron needs to be behind this
I gotta be honest with you. I was lost that entire.
one. You got to do this one. Come on. It's easier behind the bomb. Don't worry.
What?
You see a bright flash. Suddenly,
your,
nothing. You have no
your
problem.
temporal advice there.
Just gonna
This
scoot
is
that on.
okay. So this is also.
This is
Like the rows were.
Don't worry, no pressure. I'm gonna get
so I captured that temporally.
Yeah,
I kept wanting to put my hands on the table.
Not
There's no
just
table.
in a single set there.
Which is what I was trying to do originally. One in the third position. We were like, don't do that.
Yeah, because you had a.
It's when you're sitting on the couch and you're
First
sitting
position.
next to somebody watching a movie, and you swing your leg up on the couch. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I started recording.
Mic on you here.
Okay.
There you go. All right, cool. Your left hand, right there.
I think it
Over there.
creates
One more. There you go. All right, that's one.
because
This
you
is
can literally
two.
just strike what you did.
Boom.
Because
John, switch
this
hands.
already covers.
Really?
Right.
How did that work? It was on my right hand. Was I being backwards, or did I already switch them? I don't even know.
All right, doing this again.
The middle finger clicks the trigger.
But as long as you.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now
if you
it's-
look on
it's
your wall
easy
over
to-
there,
no,
bullet you
I gotta
icon
do it
for-
verbally.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this verbally.
This is my. This
It's
is.
easy to lose track of everything. In
Yeah,
the
because
middle
I
of the
can't
game.
see my fingers.
Right. In the
Right.
middle of the game, it's easy to lose
First,
track of what you're supposed to
we
do.
hit this
This is
first.
for picking things up.
Pick it up.
Squeeze it to hold to pick it up. You pick it up, and you let go of it to drop it.
Okay. Yeah. Like
The point of your
like.
fingers is an action. So one thing you're gonna do is you're gonna reach out and you're gonna pick up that green book. So you're gonna touch it right to the book, press the grab button, and you're gonna pick up the book and bring it to your face. And then, oh, you holding the book?
I'm holding 74% power left. Keep your headset charged.
Gotcha. Someone press.
Oh, so I have
someone
to
messed
hit
up.
cancel, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, you have a laser beam there. Can you maybe point it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay.
In first position.
I got a book now.
Okay, you're holding a book in which hand?
My left.
Okay. So with your right hand, there's a little dot in front of the controller. You see the little round
Yeah.
sphere there? You're gonna touch it right
There's
to the
another
button.
one,
What's that
really
button?
Right to the button.
There's a lot of text here.
Yeah, the button that says
this one
continue.
is. This one is.
Continue.
Is this in focus?
No, I feel like I'm at the eye doctor right now. I gotta tell you.
Slide it up and down on your
Better or worse? Better or worse?
Slide it up and down on your face.
That's
Into a puff
better.
of air, nothing could be more
Have you ever been
important.
to the
Keep your
eye
head
doctor? They
still.
go, that's
Keep your head
better or
still.
worse? Okay, so then
Your
we're
head
gonna
still,
go.
and nothing could be more important.
Oh, okay, I got
Not
you.
move your eye.
Point your finger is to select. Okay.
If you look at all, you'll be
Oh!
blind. Watch the air balloon.
I gotta like.
Watch the
No,
balloon.
don't worry about it. We're
Okay.
gonna do this.
I'm cross-eyed now. I can't see shit. Thank you. That light dilated my eye. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Now I'm at the desk.
Okay. Now you're gonna reach out with your left hand. Use your middle finger to pick up the book.
We've had 2 survivors.
Each way
Really?
you touch it.
2 survivors in a row.
Oh.
Wow.
See how it like changes color?
Yeah.
I didn't know that twisted
Woo!
off.
Okay.
Okay. With the other hand, you can use the pointer finger to click
I want to
on.
lean on it. Okay. I
Click
got it.
on. Click on something old, something new.
It's really isolated.
Try wearing a motorcycle helmet when you're riding with four-wheelers. That's
Yep.
isolating.
And click on start.
Okie dokie, folks. Here we are. I got 5 minutes. It's 1946. I'm in the dark. Okay, I got a red, blue, yellow, green.
So that's like a Simon Says game.
It's just flashing yellow.
Okay,
I've
Simon
got
Says.
a hold button, and I've got a black, red, blue, red wire.
Are they vertical or horizontal?
They are horizontal.
Great. So you want to start with the Simon Says one?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I've got, it's going yellow,
It's blinking yellow.
yellow, yellow.
You will need
What's
to,
the serial number?
you'll need to look around the sides of the bomb. You may even need to pick it up.
Oh, serial number is IG5HK0.
Copy that. You're seeing flashing yellow?
Just yellow, baby.
You're going to press the green button.
We'll see.
Should be the bottom one.
Yeah, I got it.
How about
Now
now?
it's going. Now it's going. Yellow, green. yellow, green. That's all it's doing.
It's doing what?
It's just going yellow, green. It's going boop,
Okay, so
boop.
you'll go green, yellow.
Yellow, green. Green, yellow.
So you will press the green button followed by the yellow button.
Do I hit yellow, green, yellow?
No, you will press green and then yellow. Don't ignore the pattern.
Okay, green, yellow. Now it's going yellow, green, red.
You will press green, yellow, blue.
Green. Oh, wait. Green, yellow, blue.
Got
Oh,
it.
it's green. Hooray. Okay, now I got a hold button, but it's got a little.
What color is the
Ooh.
yellow button that says hold?
It's hold, and when I pull up the little cap on it, it's.
It opens automatically. You don't need to do
Oh, now it's red. Well, yeah. It just says hold.
What color is the button?
What color is the button? Like when I flip it up, it's reddish orange.
The button is reddish orange?
Around the rim of it. And then this little thing that says whether I did it or not is blue.
The button is white.
The button is white. Oh, the button is white.
The button is white.
But then
That red ring just means it's highlighted in case you want to click it.
White, yeah.
Press and hold the button. Press and hold the button.
Hold it. Do not let go.
Blue.
Blue. Release the button when the countdown timer has a 4 in any position.
Okay. Well, I just hit 14. So just give me a second. I got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Released.
Got it.
We're green. Okay, now I've got horizontal wires. It goes black, red, blue, skip a pace, red, skip.
How many wires in total?
4.
4 wires. So is
Black.
there more than one red wire?
There is 2 red wires.
Is the serial digit an odd?
The serial number is IG5HK0, so 5 is odd, but
No, 0 is.
0 is even.
Oh, the end of the end of it?
The
Is that
end
what?
is 0.
Okay. 0 is even.
Not technically, but.
Is the last wire yellow?
No.
No, there's a red wire.
Goes.
Is there exactly one blue wire?
Yes.
Cut the first wire.
Yay!
Nice work.
It is about definitely skimming quickly, right? Like.
That's why I never retain anything. I can't retain shit.
But goddamn, can I scan a doc?
I don't feel like there's enough energy in this room. We need to do a harder bomb. We need to start blowing up squirrels.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say cocaine.
We need more cocaine.
We need to start cocaine.
There's not enough energy in this room.
We need to give.
Put something on my sinuses and start putting pressure on it, and then I will go in the bomb, and you can blow.
You're gonna go in the bomb.
I'm gonna blow you up. Or give you cocaine. We haven't decided yet.
Do you know the port identifiers? Are you aware of DVID?
The sound is also very interesting in terms of like the panic of it all.
I don't know how loud it is, but I think it's turned up all the way, which is ridiculous because it's not that loud.
We have to be able to hear your.
How was it, Rin?
Well, that's why I'm having to.
The head adjustment is a dial in the back.
You having fun, Marky?
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Wait, just.
Have you unscrewed it?
There you go.
I don't strap it home. So.
What's so great about it? Does it
I'm
unscrew?
gonna do this too.
Unscrewing something so big and light.
We've just lost our.
I'm gonna do this too really quick because they're trying to like mic up everybody.
Hey, Pinky.
Oh, this is all fucking 3D printed?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
All right. Where is the IPD's fine enough?
He made this.
You actually move the lenses themselves.
Oh, it's fine. Like I'm not having any weirdness.
So we just lost the casting.
Oh.
Can you tap the Oculus button and on the bottom of the screen is a pink
So there's
camera.
a few scenes, but
Click on that pink camera.
he said
And
that
I think you hit
Acorn
cast,
Top
which is the top
just
left
maxed
corner.
out his build way.
Cast.
Yep, and then
But
the
height
bottom
did
menu
not
item is
max
to a
out at
computer.
all
Computer. Next.
on the Acorn show.
Are we casting?
It takes a minute. But we probably are. Yes, we're good.
All right.
Right? It's got a good feel
All right, let's make it a little harder on Pinky. Continue.
Continue. And
When?
How can I?
Sister, hold down the Oculus button and reset your view.
There we
Don't
go.
have very many viewers.
You want to kill the stream?
I think we will. We'll say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
To the 4 people that are viewing us. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for amazing, fun maintenance and stream that all these fine, beautiful people do. So we're going to hang out and continue defusing bombs and trying not to blow. Have we blown up yet?
No, we haven't blown it
Oh
up
my
yet.
God. Well, we've totally screwed it now, so I appreciate it. But as always, guys, thank y'all for the likes, the love, the shares, all the chats. Dude, it's such a fun time hanging out with y'all. I'm glad you're able to hang out with us. And yeah, we'll see you in, what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks time? So, all right, guys.
Unless you come to Stokebird.
Oh, Stokebird. We'll see y'all Wednesday or Thursday, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.